that butter.
Oh no!
Pretty sure that made it. Hey, welcome back to Charm Person. Stupid. I'm sorry, guys.
We're
The audience.
wilding
But I'm
today.
sorry to my players. Ever.
Yeehaw.
Sorry to my players. Okay, so welcome to Everyone Dies today.
Oh,
Spoiler.
I did not.
No, today we're going to continue with Tayaroth. So, as you can see, Sophie's not with us, as we mentioned last week. Sophie's alive. Just not with us right now.
Just so
we
flippantly, Sophie's not with us.
premeditated her murder last week, and we have committed it, and now that it's gone. No, okay, so
Don't come out yet.
Allegedly, okay.
this
well,
is why
right
this
terms.
is why I always write down something before it starts.
This is why.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live. So before we go into any announcements or anything, let's just go ahead and get started with the episode. In our last session, our players awoke from a limbo luau of apparently quite insanity. Yeah, remember that was I mentioned that you guys had passed out from the limbo luau, and that's when Mask Manor happened.
Oh, I forgot it was a luau.
Yeah,
I thought we
yeah.
woke up into a luau.
Well, you woke up into post luau. To find
Bastards are really in 15 years later.
yes, exactly. To find out that 15 years later, they arrived back on the material plane. A lot had happened. The war had increased. Chadrimi Strongjaws, aka Rain's brother, Sonny, was now acting as Chad, and the Prince of Tayaroth, who, along with the Hanged Men, had now taken over Barrington. Chad's family had been kidnapped. Some of Rosie's family had made it to Wilmarie in the city of Lavaria, the Wood Elven City, where they are currently trying to head to so that they can turn you from a stone statue in Rosie's bag of holding to real person yet again. But before they could do that, they have some stuff here to deal with in the city of Barrington, as the Palladium Planopticon kind of catches them up on what had happened in the past 15 years. Also, some lore drop last episode. We found out that there was some gods that were already back. Apparently, the returning had already occurred. But we did find out the location of some of the gods for the calling, and were informed that at these locations, either temple for the returning gods or temple for the calling gods, that we would find info on more locations. So we left off with the poison dagger of Guvar, causing a bit of turmoil in the party. Rosie was having visions that were making the other members of the party concerned, and so Cuinn took it upon himself to identify the dagger, but then also attuned to it, and the version of the curse for Cuinn caused Alexander Nightshade to take over his body, insult his sister deeply, and then leave the party almost successfully. But Edmund came in clutch with a musical tune that caused Alexander at that point to join right back in. The dagger was then given back to Rosie, who had a very interesting moment with it right before the end of last session. But that is where we left off. We will go ahead and jump to the next morning, as you have taken the night to kind of sleep and digest everything that has happened to you. It was actually pretty late in the night already anyway, so you wake up kind of midday. The people who were with you last night, Kovara, the former Dragonborn captain of the Lucian Guard, she's still there. Kyvor Windrake and the Shade, members of the Palladium Planopticon, along with G. Whitakers, they are there as well. And then the siblings of three of our party members, siblings of two of our party members, child of one of our party members. We have Gelbrick Silverstep and then Darius Pentween, also joined here at the abandoned shack basically turned into HQ for the resistance that is currently fighting Barrington. You all wake up the next morning. Is there anything that anyone would do early on?
Take a
Yes.
shit, maybe.
After Morton's done taking a shit.
Yes, Quinn.
Just when we're all eating breakfast, Cuinn would kind of stand up and get everybody's attention. And he would just say, first of all, I really want to thank everybody here. I was afraid I was going to be stuck like that forever, and you guys had every right to leave me after everything I've said and done. I would have left me. And Chad, you do notice that he's kind of holding the letter that you wrote him as he says this, and you can see on the back some like music notes and some lyrics. And he says, I know I haven't been the most trustworthy person. It just takes me a long time to open up to people, but seeing as we've known each other for like over 15 years at this point, I think I have shown that I am loyal to, maybe as a fault, as May can attest, to the people I care about. And I just want to let you know that I care deeply about everybody in this group, except for you, Morton. And he gives you kind of look like he's joking, like just fucking with you. And I just want to tell you that I'm in this thing to the end, whatever that may be.
May just runs over and gives Quinn a big hug.
That took a lot of courage.
Both of them, and just like a tear coming down his face.
That took a lot of courage to say, Quinn, and I can't tell you how much I respect you for it.
While everyone's hugging,
Oh,
Morton,
you're here.
Yeah, I'm always here, except for when I wasn't. But I'm here now.
Good.
Morton, quickly, while everyone's hugging and being cute, casts a fart sound right in the middle of all this. Quinn.
Okay.
But like it's bad. Like
Yeah.
it's bad.
And I'll press the digitation of smell.
So you all just think that Quinn really lets one loose.
Oh, he's so relaxed after pressing his feelings.
I just let it out. Let it out. Quinn. Let it out.
I assume that Quinn knows that it was me because I'm sitting over like with a shitty grin and I look
Sure,
at him and
yeah.
go. I just I don't know. This is the only impulse I find for Morton to do. He just looks at him and goes. And that's all that needs to be said.
Amazing, I love that. Quinn, if you did not have DM inspiration. And you can always give it to somebody, as I've established in the past.
Well, then I will give it to May, of course.
Unless May has, we can just go down the line here. May, do you have DM inspiration?
I don't even have my character sheet up. What am I doing?
Jeez, oh
Everything
Pete!
but
Wow.
You're so immersed in the role play that you don't.
She doesn't need
Need
a
it.
character sheet.
That's it. I'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
I don't have one in case. Just in case.
Yeah, if you needed to know.
All right, so we do have someone that we can eventually pass it to. You
You're like
guys,
fourth.
you deal with that in the chat. Okay, so as this like moment of merriment is happening, I actually fibbed a minute ago. Darius Pentwee is not here.
Why?
Because he opens the door now. And walks. And he walks inside. And he is followed by 3 figures. One is a half-elven woman with brown braided hair, wearing pretty common noble clothes. The next is a very pretty jovial-looking dwarf with short brown hair and kind of a trimmed brown beard. And the last is a very, very old human man who kind of like shuffles in. He has a long white hair and a long gray beard. As Rosie, you recognize your other 3 children walk into the room. You see Fan Pentwee,
Fan's
Remember
back.
Fan?
Yeah, Chad was gonna flirt with her, and then we never saw her again.
So Fan Pintwe is here. This is Barthund Pintwe, the old human male, and this is Elwyn,
Oh.
dwarf man.
Barthund is your son? Jesus.
He wasn't always that old. He's just a human.
Yeah, he was. He's human, and 15 years ago he was in his late 50s. So he is in his early 70s now.
Yeah.
I would
Getting there.
really appreciate it if not every child of Tayaroth was a fucking smoke show.
I know, right? Just everybody's so attractive.
I thought all dwarves were
and-
not hot.
Fan is here.
I
think that's all of the alive ones.
other
we've
other
met-
than Warren and you, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Darius is here.
Well, you.
And yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we don't need to
alive.
talk about it.
Darius kind of walks up first and he says, "Oh, Mom, I thought you could be up." And Pelwin walks forward. "I'll pick you up! That's what I'm gonna do, Mom!" And he gives you a big
Oh
hug
yeah,
and kind of spins
I'm
you.
like grabbing for all of them to try to get them all as close to me as possible.
Be careful!
Touch me!
Be careful with me, Mom!
Oh, Barney! Oh gosh!
Yeah,
oh
I know.
my
Last
goodness.
time you saw me, I was a little bit younger.
Wow, I hate this, actually, and I'm gonna say it out loud again, I hate this.
Oh, well, don't worry, Mom. I'm just glad to see you again before I shuffle off this mortal coil.
Okay, well, we're not talking about that for a while. We're gonna avoid it completely. And
Yeah, a couple months in. He kind of just, he winks at you. Morton, yeah.
This is a real quick question. Were these characters introduced when I got lost in the woods?
No, so two of these characters none of you have ever seen before.
Okay, just checking.
Fan, you actually did meet. You actually met Fan before anybody else did. Fan is the one of the middle daughters, but the one who was involved in politics, especially with her mother, Gilmarie. And you showed up before anybody else did, talked to Gilmarie and talked to Fan, and then Fan kind of left as soon as everybody else.
Well, she was always a little bit underscored by Brewster. He was the family favorite, so you probably all remember Brewster, but not Fan.
That's weird that you're talking about favorites.
Well,
Some of your kids.
I'm saying that.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
well he's dead, so I think that's fair enough, Mom.
Oh,
Oh, well, if you can't laugh about it, you're gonna cry about it. Hey, nice to meet you, Pelwin Pitway. And he comes right up to you, Flint, and gives you a very strong handshake.
It's so good to hear some classic dwarven humor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? We're morbid because our hearts need to be as hard as stone, to survive the underground.
Yes, I haven't
He's the
felt any
realist.
emotion.
I just thought it was because you buried the dead underground, so you were
yeah, that too.
you already got 2 feet in the grave,
Well,
You're under
I am a dwarf, but I'm also a Pitway.
Yeah.
I've done multiple things with the dead. Hey, don't look at me that way. Yeah, nice to meet you, Pelwin Pitway. He goes up to
This is Chad. This is Maewyn. This is Cuinn. This is Morton.
Hello.
This is G, and this is all the other ones. This is Edmund.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This
Oh,
is
hey, Edmund.
Kogara. This is Kyvor. This is Matthew. This is
I'm the
this is
Shade.
Gilbrix. This is the Shade. We got the gang's all here.
Yeah,
really.
honestly, it is tough to move around in this abandoned, basically 1-bedroom shack. Fan walks right up to you and she says, "Mama Rosie, it's so good to see you."
Oh, Fan, sweet, you've aged beautifully, I might say. Let me just tell you.
Don't stop it. I'm a half
how-
elf, so it's it's
Yeah.
slow progress.
Yeah. Well, listen, I know that you would be honest with me out of everybody, but have you seen Gil? Have you seen?
I haven't seen
Will?
Mama G and Warren in a bit, but they're safe. They're with Grandma.
Yeah.
Well, we've been helping Darius as much as we can because the Pentwees are a big family. They don't know all of us. So I was able to keep my connections, and I've been working as basically a glorified servant at the council hall, but I've been able to kind of garner some information. I was the one, and she looks over at you, Chad. I was the one who found out about family, and I'm so sorry, but I am glad to know that I was able to figure that out. And she looks over at her shoulder, and Helwyn kind of like, I took over Cad's business.
Oh, that's noble. Good for you.
He was a good man. He was.
He was?
Yeah, was.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shit.
I'm sorry,
What happened?
it's going to take some getting used to that you don't really understand everything that's happened here, but, well, Cad, his brother had a pretty violent way for him.
Oh, that fucker.
Oh.
Honestly,
no.
if you head to the main gates to the city of Barrington, you'll see him.
Oh.
Oh my Dune.
So I took
That
over
wants to
the
die.
patchwork caravans, and I've been able to smuggle some people out of the city, which is good.
Oh, good.
And he looks over his shoulder at Barthen, and Barthen says, "And honestly, I just really can't make the trip."
Oh, Lord. I wish I could cure wounds here or something.
Oh,
Spare
you
the
can't
dying,
you
I don't-
can't cure experience, Mom.
Oh.
You are my oldest.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Wow. Okay.
And
Don't
Don't touch the staff.
Yeah, stay away from Flint just altogether. No
All
offense,
right,
Flint.
yeah. But I've been able to do some stuff in the city too. No one really cares when they see a man walking around.
Yeah, stealthy.
Yeah, I'm a rogue.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
Sure.
My little rogue boy.
Do you all
Oh,
go by
Mommy, I
your-
missed you.
Do you all go by your real names when you're in the city, or do you use like code names or things? Or does it?
We all go by the same first name, but we changed our last.
Probably the best. Yeah, especially if I was dead.
But what is the last name in case we end up in the city?
Oh,
and just don't want to out you immediately.
Johnson.
Johnson.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's
Right
pretty
under the
common.
radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of Johnsons in this.
Oh, really?
It's odd, yeah, no.
And are you all Johnson?
A lot of people know
Or-
my
Yeah,
Johnson.
Fan Johnson, Pelwin Johnson,
All right, come
Barton
on,
Johnson.
Morton.
So Johnson and Johnson and Johnson.
Yep.
Got it.
That seems like that could be something someday.
Maewyn,
They
yes.
would, while this is going on, like kind of as soon as it got really cramped in here, would kind of sneak outside for a second, and there's something I want to do whenever.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
What's the landscape like where we are?
It's currently like very hilly. So you're kind of in the middle of a valley in a grove of trees. And stepping out, you can crest a hill right in front of the shack, and you can see Barrington on a field of tall grass all around.
Okay, May would just find like a tree nearby where she could face and see like only nature.
Okay.
She like couldn't see Barrington, couldn't see where they are, and just take a minute and reach out to, is it Myliki or Malachi or
Malachi is how I was pronouncing it.
Malachi?
Malachi, yeah. Not gonna call her Myliki. Malachi.
Malachi.
And just take a minute to be by yourself and reach out and say, hi. We've never really talked, but I thought we should. I don't know, maybe this is crazy. But I'm here, and I would like to know what you want of me, and if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know. When she kind of feels stupid and like almost start to walk back,
Okay.
and then take a minute and just kind of sit, and she hasn't been around nature like this in a while, so
Yeah.
just like rest in the nature.
As you begin to kind of like think to yourself, all right, I'm gonna walk away. Like I want to get out of here. You hear from behind you. And you turn around, and behind you, you see walking towards you a tall, pure white horse that has a very beautiful, ornate, twisting horn coming out of its skull that comes to a very sharp point about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from the skull. And it just kind of starts like braying in the ground a little bit, and then looks over towards you.
I would like put a hand out and start to approach it. Like, hi, buddy.
You start to approach it, and you brush your hand along the mane of this unicorn, and as you do, vines of roses begin to grow from where your hands are touching onto the mane of the unicorn.
I would just like keep brushing its mane to see if I could like cover it in roses.
You do, yeah, and it when you're done, it kind of like shakes and kind of like neighs satisfactorily, and as you are kind of like laughing and enjoying this moment, the unicorn kind of backs up for a second, and then bows its head. And as it does, the point of the horn travels until it's sitting right in front of your forehead. But you don't feel threatened. You don't feel in danger. And the unicorn just leans forward just slightly, and the horn touches your forehead, and you feel this wave of energy come through you. You look down at your hand, and you see vines growing on your hand. You look at the other hand, and there's a encircling string of water that's flowing over your hand. You kind of squeeze your fists and open them up again. The water turns into mist that kind of just spins around your hand. The vines burst into flames, and you now have a dancing whip of flame around your hand as you feel connected to the elements and to nature more than you ever have before. And then you look up, unicorn is gone, the night is clear, you look down at your hands, don't really notice anything, but you feel this, you know, you've always been able to use magic, but you feel this different pool of magic within you that you've never felt before.
I want to like try to just like find a little spot of land and reach down to it and just sort of like test waters and see if I can make anything grow.
Yeah, so you touch the ground below you, and
Druidcraft cantrip.
yes, I know, and using your druidcraft ability, in between your fingers, these daisies just like pop up and grow out of the ground and bloom towards you.
May would probably get a little bit lost in this
Uh-huh.
and create a pretty large patch of flowers.
Yeah, and towards the end of
like kind of
towards the end of that, you're kind of laughing, and a sense of sorrow kind of falls over you, as you really wish you could share this moment with Batty. And then sorrow goes from a small, pond to a lake within you as you realize, for the first time, maybe truly contemplating the fact that Batty just thought you were gone for 1.5 decades. And the flowers around you start to wilt and fall along with your sadness, and a small cloud of air above you darkens and begins to rain slightly. But then you feel it, a gust of wind blow the cloud away, and you hear footsteps. And you look behind you and you see Edmund standing there as he's kind of blown away this cloud. And he looks over at you. Hey, are you alright, Maewyn? What? Oh, sorry. If I don't mean to bother you. Would you like some time alone?
No, I'm okay.
I just, it's probably not the best idea for us all to be alone, and you've been out here for quite some time. Are you alright?
Yeah, I was just, taking a minute, thinking about Batty. Do you want to see something cool?
Of course, yeah. I couldn't turn down something cool.
And I'll turn to where the daisies were starting to wilt and, like, bring them back to life.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's... I didn't know that you were a dabbler of the druid magics.
I didn't either.
Wow, that's pretty fantastic, Maewyn. It's beautiful.
Thanks. And I'll, like, pick a daisy out of the ground and give it to him.
He takes it, puts it behind his ear, tucks it in his hair. All I can do is make a wet day a dry one, vice versa. Maybe bring in a gust of wind, But you can create beautiful pieces of life. It's pretty great. And don't worry. If Batty was with Gilmarie and Warren, I'm sure Warren kept her quite busy. And Gilmarie provided her with love.
She was just probably so sad.
I bet she knows that you're back. And she can feel you returning.
I hope so.
Well, let's go, maybe...
For coming out here.
Oh, yes, of course. Everybody rightfully has a problem with me now. Quinn's always acting like he forgot I was there.
That's just Quinn. Don't take
Chad doesn't really trust me anymore, which I understand. I think Morton doesn't like me because Chad might like me. I don't know.
Morton doesn't like me either most of the time.
Rosie's very upset with me. I came back and I pledged myself and I told her I would do whatever I wanted, whatever she wanted, and yet I fought her yesterday. I'm sure she hates me for it. I don't know, you have no idea how much joy it brought me to step out of that prison and see your faces. I had been in someone else's mind for years, and I had begun to lose myself. And when I saw all of you, I was so happy because when I was with you, I felt as if I was truly me again, even before I was me. And selfishly, I thought the reunion was going to be, a bit more celebratory. But I understand why it wasn't. Anyway, gosh, all of that's just to say I really appreciate you always being so nice to me, Maewyn.
For what it's worth, I'm really glad you're you again, and I'm glad that you're back. And everyone else will come around. We've really gone through some shit. We're a little mistrustful, but they'll come around.
Like I said, it's not like I don't blame him. Just, I've got a heart too, so.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. We should probably go join the others. Make sure we have a plan for this evening. Alright. He turns and kind of walks away. Leading you.
Glance back at my daisies one more time.
You hear subtle echoing neighing of a horse. And you walk back in. So in this time, Darius has kind of brought up the point to you, Rosie. I've really appreciated everything that, Fan and Pelwin and Barthon can do, but I was thinking that maybe it's time to get them to Lavaria, especially if you guys are about to do what you're about to do. I mean, who knows what chaos is about to overtake this city. If they know that you're back, Rosie, maybe they'll find them. I don't know. I just...
You're gonna go back to Lavaria right now?
That's part of the reason why I brought them here, yeah. I was thinking maybe we could take them.
Yeah, you should go to Lavaria. You should absolutely go to Lavaria. And while you're going to Lavaria, can you do a favor for me? I know it's been a while. I haven't been able to ask for any help. But...
Mom, you raised me. More importantly, you forgave me. I'll do anything you want me to do.
Okay, this is good. Okay, but you have to be very careful. And you have to... Do any of you have a chest or a cart or a bag of holding?
He kind of looks back at everybody else, and they're kind of shaking their head. Pelwin leans his head over. Oh, we were told to kind of pack light, so...
Okay, well, we'll figure out the transport part. How are you getting to Lavaria? Okay, anywho.
Well, we were, and Darius kind of speaks up and he says, yeah, that was the other thing I needed to talk about. And he kind of looks over at Kovara and some of the others. I definitely think that it's going to be a dangerous trip. We could use some assistance.
How dangerous?
I mean, the Illudran wilds are wild.
That's fair. Okay, well, I trust you all enough to take care of this as you maybe see fit, and if you don't feel like it's something you can do, then please tell me. And I'll put down my bag of holding and as carefully...
Yep, roll a dexterity check.
Pull you out of the bag. Sophie, I'm so sorry every time I do this. Dexterity... check or a save?
Just regular check, dexterity check.
Cool. That is a 14.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Cool. I pull statue out of the bag, and I say, so I don't know how many of you know that this was the way of things.
And kind of, her eyes go wide. Darius warned us, but it's something else to see it.
Yeah, don't think too much about it. It's still you in there.
Mom, are you sure this is something you don't want to handle yourself?
Oh, trust me. I would. But I'm... Fan, Darius, Pelwin, Barty, Warren, wherever you are, my children.
What?
You're my family. Okay? You're my family, and you've always been my family. And in the 200-something years that I have been raising children, I have never had such a large group still together all at one time. And I think you all need to be together. And I think that's the important thing. Because if you notice, and I point and like gesture to Chad and Flint and May and Cuinn and Morton and everybody.
Just like this.
Yeah. And I say, I'm kind of between two families right now. And both of them are very important to me. And one of my families, well, both of my families need me. And I'm going to try to prioritize both of them as much as I can. But right now, this family needs me also.
Dan kind of steps up, nods her head. I don't think you're stuck between two families, Mom. I think you've just made our family a whole lot bigger. He looks around at everybody.
That is like the validation that I think Rosie has been needing to hear.
Yeah.
That it's not two separate entities.
Yeah.
It's one full like big thing.
Mhm.
So she just like clutches Fan.
She hugs
and
you.
just sobs.
And she kind of pushes you back for a second, and in this moment, you see, not in her looks aesthetically, because you're not blood related.
Yeah.
But you see Gilmarie and Fan in this moment.
Oh God. I have to have a conversation.
And she says, Darius kind of told me that you were struggling, but I need you to know, Mom, we all talked about it, and you helping Chad, getting his family out of there, is 100% the only answer. We'll take you, and we'll watch them, and we will protect them. And when you get there, you'll be able to hug all of your children.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry, just logistically, Cuinn. How much room do you have left in your bag of holding?
I got all the room you need, Rosie.
Okay, and I want to dump everything, all 189.5 pounds of my bag of holding.
Okay.
Cuinn, can I keep this in your bag?
189.5?
Yeah, out of 500.
Isn't that? Oh, out of 500. Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay, I'll keep it in my bag of holding
Inventory,
for now, or I'll move
yeah.
it into my inventory just so
Yeah, it's totally fine.
know that everything's in Quinn's. But
That's so
besides
funny. Rosie stuff, 190 pounds.
Yeah, well, I got the drum in there.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
The timpani comes bong 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 bong.
Hey, I run over.
Hey, be careful.
They just stand there next to it.
If there is, Zach, I can transfer all this to like a backpack or something.
Yeah,
But-
whatever I trust you.
Yeah, but I would turn the bag of holding, dump it all out, and then give the bag of holding to them for protection for you.
Oh wow, Mom, this is going to be very helpful.
It's been helpful so far. But be careful, you are going to have to answer to the gods every time you try to get them out of there. So as little as possible,
Okay.
just no jostling.
Well, I think we might have plot armor.
Wow. Brag alert. Okay.
And Kovara steps up. I would be honored to join you. She kind of looks over at you, Rosie. If it wouldn't be an issue, me going to that city, I'm not related to anyone as the rest of your family is, but...
I think if you're there to help, then I think I haven't been here for 15 years, apparently, but I think this is a world where we take the help we can get. And
Right.
Will and Gil will help you.
A little help.
A little help!
By Will, do you mean Warren?
No, Will Marie.
Oh, Will Marie, yeah.
Unless
Will
she's
and Gil.
dead.
No,
I
she,
don't
no,
know
no,
where
no, no.
she was at.
She said
in
she was there
terms
with
of-
Will Marie.
Yeah.
Unless
so,
she's dead.
Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
I'll give him a heads up that you're coming.
Oh, that would be great. Galbraith kind of steps up and he walks over to you and Maewyn. So I'm sure you can assume I kind of suck at this, at fighting and
Right.
talking and everything, and
You know.
I don't know. Honest with my words, straightforward communication. You can see like clearly someone has been like coaching him through things, and he says, "I feel like I am better used helping them get to Lavaria, but I don't want to be an asshole for not helping you deal with Mom and Dad."
I mean, you're already an asshole.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need my permission.
We've taken care of ourselves for a while now, and we're just glad that we're not going to have to fight against you, honestly.
I know that I have a lot of making up to do. And I know that you might not even really consider me a brother, but I know I don't need your permission. But I would like your permission.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just look at him and say, first of all, once a silver step, always a silver step.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, you have my blessing.
All right,
Mine too, go.
I'll make sure talk up Alexander Nightshade before.
Maybe don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A quick question: were you ever there when I called your name? Were you ever hanging out by us? Ever?
He just gives you a wink.
I knew it.
And then Maewyn,
Yikes.
you see him walk away, and he looks at you. just keeps walking. Morton, yeah, what's up?
While all of these very nice things are happening, I walk over to Chad and Flint and go, "No family for us here, I guess."
Wow, that's kind of rude, Morton.
I'm your family.
Yeah.
Did you just hear everything that just went down? I'm your family.
I'm not sure.
Also,
I mean,
I
our
am still
family,
standing here, by the way.
My
and,
family is also imprisoned in the town we're
yeah,
about to
Chad's
get to,
family is.
so,
Yeah, that was,
Oh yeah.
I miss
Thanks.
my son's life.
yeah.
Hey, I hear dwarves live a long time, so you'll be able to be there for.
I'm straight. You're bellowing in the background.
If you stop using that staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's a whole
really-
other thing we really need to address.
Don't look at us like that. You probably should not use it as often as you do.
But it really makes me feel better.
How is that possible?
Temporarily.
It's literally killing you.
Like, yeah.
Like
I
it's not
get it.
even like.
I
like,
realize.
oh,
I know it's.
In fairness, I think people do things
Destructive.
all the time that could probably kill him.
No, I take a giant sip of wine. I don't do that. It's fair. Well,
I don't know how like immediate everybody else is leaving, but fans specifically, before you leave, I think as we plan and stuff, if you could just like give us a map. Take your faces. Chad is not flirting with his family, okay?
Morton
With his team's
Morton is
family.
behind Fan going.
Fan gives you the best idea of a layout that she can of the council hall.
Mhm.
And shows you exactly where you will come up if you come up through the toilets.
Great.
And
And I'd ask for like a who usually like sleeps where.
exactly, yeah. She tells you that she has never been on the second floor, but she knows that the silver steps are on the second floor. She also has never been in the dungeon, but she knows on the first floor there's an entrance to the dungeon at some point. She says that there is pretty consistently a mix between Hangedman Guard and Teratian Guard patrolling the place, but not a shit ton of them, like probably less than 10 total all the way around. But that's because there's a lot on the exterior, and there's a lot of like you're cutting through a lot of guard getting into the council hall underneath the sewer.
And that's a lot of murder.
And she says if anyone else is staying there, the most of the Animalia have their own homes, but the Silver Steps, being from Bayhoth, are staying there at the council hall. Yeah. She also says that often Warren Visray stays there as well.
Warren. That sounds familiar.
The leader of the
Do you know
Hangman.
that name? Right. Okay.
And also a member of the Animalia.
Make sure to
Is
write
that
down
the
all the
Ram?
names we're gonna.
No, that is the
He was the hawk.
the
wasn't
hawk.
he?
Yeah,
Okay. Roderick was the ram.
Roderick was the ram. Yeah,
Okay.
and Roderick has
What a
his manor.
throwback to those guys.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Roderick has his manor that he lives in.
I
so.
love that. I can't wait.
I still have
Hook
the
'em up.
note with his signature on it to condemn him for anything, but I'm pretty sure that is useless now.
Cool.
I walk up to Pelwin
Yeah.
and be strong out there, brother.
I appreciate that, brother. Sounds like you're about to go take some time underground, even if it's just for a minute. So, cherish that.
Every second that I spend below the surface of the ground is a second that I will remember for the rest of my days.
It's not that bad. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any bug rations on you, would you? It's gonna be a long trip, and I haven't had any bug rations in a long time.
Yes, listen, I will give you these bug rations, but there's this guy that you're traveling with, Matthew. I believe he's coming with you. I'm not quite sure what his deal is, but just try to, he's a good guy, and just try to keep the bug rations away, because he thinks they're family, even though they're obviously food.
Oh, that guy with all the bugs is coming with us?
Look, I don't know. I was kind of hoping he wasn't coming with us.
You hear this buzzing noise as he steps out of the shadows. Hey guys.
Oh,
Hi.
God.
I was standing here.
Oh,
Bugs,
no.
flies. Yeah, I'm staying behind to protect Kyvor. Kyvor's staying back here, so
Good.
Okay.
I'm staying here, and neither of you have to worry about me.
Hey, Matthew, you are valuable to this team. You are. And it's like, I know your subclass is weird as hell, but that's okay. Mine is too, okay?
He chuckles, man. I don't know what you're saying, but you're a good guy.
Thank you, you too.
Pelwin speaks up again and he says, listen, there's a chance that I might stay around Lavoria, but I also might continue on my way to Gora. I can tell. I mean, you might as well be an ambassador because you have Gora written all over you. So, I was just wondering if there's anyone that you want me to check in on while I'm there.
Yes.
I don't think so.
My son, he's 19, 34, and his name is Shale Boulderbender. I don't know. I mean, we lived in the upper quarters, so I don't know if he's still there, but...
Well, Boulderbender's a pretty common last name, but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, it is. Just see if he's... Just send good messages from me and let him know that I'm still here and I haven't forgot him.
I'll tell him his dad's the greatest warrior the dwarves have ever seen. It's not true, but that's what I'll tell him.
Actually, yeah. Don't say that. Just...
Oh, okay.
I don't want him to get his hopes up when we do meet up. And
I'll tell him you're a cuck.
I lean in as like, people can tell that just from looking at me, right?
All over you.
Oh my God.
Ew, all over him.
Hellwind.
Oh, just kidding. I'm just joking with you. He shakes your hand, leans in. No, I'm totally a cuck. But I'm not judging.
It's just part of the culture, the dwarves culture. You know? It's like, doesn't translate.
Yeah. Yeah, see? With that, nice little moment.
Nice moment.
The Pintwees plus Gelbrick Silverstep plus Kovara leave. Kyvor and Matthew. Kyvor and Matthew are going to stay behind here. And the Shade kind of... yes, Chad.
Just because it is Chad and he can't totally turn off the charm. He does, like, as he's, like, finishing up asking Fan and, like, asking questions and do all of that as she's, like, handing him. They, like, connect hands for a second and it's, like, a bit too long. And he smiles. And then he's like...
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
No, God.
Nice.
If I give a thumbs up with Cuinn, do they get advantage?
No.
That's your sister.
Not legally.
That would be a 23.
23. It is a very successful flirt. And she kind of looks at you, and you see her, like, very clearly a flirtatious moment has not existed for her and has not even been on her mind in quite some time. And so she seems really taken back by it, but, like, not in a bad way. And just kind of, like, her face gets super red. And she, like, doesn't smile or anything. She just kind of like says, "Yeah, so thank you, appreciate that." And but you can tell it's not an anger thing. It's like a
Sure.
flustered thing.
Morton comes over and gives the knucks.
Yeah, Maewyn.
Before they leave, thank you. Can I just go up to Gelbrix and I'm gonna get my last bag of bug rations and also like tear a little piece of cloth off of my clothes that smells like me and put it in the bag and say, hey Gelbrix, you're gonna see Batty before me and I'm sure she's pretty worried. Will you give her these?
Yes, because if I
okay?
yes, because if I don't, I'm afraid she'll attack me. Thank you.
Yeah, no, just tell her that's actually a really, really good point. Yeah.
Okay.
She would.
But if I have this, she won't think I killed you and this is me blackmailing or anything, right?
I mean, if somebody, can talk to animals, that might be a good bet for you.
I'm hoping in Lavaria that's possible.
I make no promises.
Okay. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you again. And he kind of walks away.
Aww. Love you too, Gal.
He gets a little pep in his step. The day throughout all the reunions and everything, we maybe had some food and stuff in there. The day's already starting to wind down. And the Shade kind of speaks up. All right, so we have a plan. Me and G are gonna get you guys through the sewers up to the council hall. The 8 of you are then going to attempt to save Dreamy and, well, Dreamy's family. The Flints, you said, right?
What?
Flints, right? Yeah, that's the Flints.
Yeah, I was like, well, let me double check that. Yeah, the Flints.
I thought you just said the Flints.
I thought so too, and I was like, wait.
There's
the
only
Flints.
Flint.
Right, and also steal the Rusif to Ruby.
Right, yes. Twofold.
Okay,
Great.
and then how are we leaving? Through the sewers?
Well,
If possible.
it's probably a smart
I'd
idea.
like to give Roderick, Bill Wright a visit. Fuck that guy,
So, do you want to? Do you want to like? Are we giving him a finger wagging, or are we like finger wagging and then taking his head off? Like, where are you at?
I like the second
I don't
one.
want.
Well,
Wow.
did everybody just hear that?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just do exactly what he did to his brother, to him. I
Well,
think that's
let's
fair.
see what. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see
Jesus,
what
Flint.
it was first.
Wow.
Can we
yeah.
see the gates from here, Mr. Shade? Shade.
What?
I don't know what to. Do I just call you the Shade or Shade?
You could call me the Shade.
Ugh.
You
That's not
see
gonna last,
Morton
man.
visibly just go. Well, the Shade.
Right.
Can we see the gates from here? Are we far enough away or close enough to see the gate?
We're about 1.5 miles away. It's between...
Okay. And will the sewer take us? To get to the sewer, is that near the gates?
about 1.5 miles away. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it's you'll be able to see the gates from the sewer.
Right. Well, depending on what happened to poor Cad, we'll
Yeah,
see if we
just
can.
Practically
enact
thinking,
I'm-
I mean, by the map and stuff, is there like a way to get to his house through the sewer? I feel like this is a
I feel
lot
like
to
he
do in
shits.
one night.
We've got
Hmm.
some like bigger fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have enough revenge in the city, I think. But
Is
Yeah,
there any
I mean-
reason that we can't? If we
All
if we
the
have time,
animania, I
see
think.
how it goes.
I'd be fine with a good old fashioned arson of his home.
Yeah.
I don't really know where Roderick's manor is based in the sewers.
Yeah, we should have probably asked Fan that before she left.
There's no like map.
But if
to
the goal
sewers
is
from, like,
the
any
goal
main
is
city.
catching Roderick Billwright's house on fire, that's something Caligo and I can take care of.
That would be great. But like, we don't want it to be. I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone, but in terms of the times that I've set things on fire, we don't want it to be clear that it was like resistance. We want it to
Unless
be.
we want to send a message. And
That's
what
true.
better message is there than setting a house on fire?
Yes, no, like I want the house to burn. Like I want him
Yeah.
within the house to burn. Actually, real quick question. I feel like we should have started with this before, and this is on me. Does Roderick have family? Like living in the house with him?
We could kill his kids.
Let's not
I
go there
don't. I don't know
yet.
about that. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that at all.
I do understand the energy. I understand the energy. Let's mold that into not infanticide in case.
Well, let's hope they know how to leave a house that's on fire.
Good lord. Do you know if there's any family of Roderick? Like, has he married? Has he done anything since then?
Yes, Roderick lives in the manor with his wife and his 2 young daughters.
How so we're gonna have to. We can't. If
We
we're
could-
gonna
I
get to
mean-
Roderick, we have to like.
Maybe just like a more simple assassination
I'm sure they'll be fine.
attempt. I mean, your name is literally the Shade, so I feel like that's right up your alley.
I'm not an assassin.
Well, I just
I've
mean
seen
being
you
able
assassinate
to
people. You and him.
assassinate.
He's. Let's be honest, everyone, and I
was
turn
there.
around so that you can see my face. was
I
also
fought!
there.
That's not being an assassin.
I
Oh
turn,
my God.
I turn to everyone and like make sure that the Shade can't see my face, and I go, "He's a dealer of justice. He's not an assassin."
Yeah,
So
right.
if you were
It's just
to deal justice to Roderick, would that be something different?
You want me to bring justice to Roderick?
yes.
That's something I could do.
Great.
Great.
But not his wife and children. We
Why don't
don't
you just
know
wait
if
till
they're
his
involved.
wife and kids are out of the house?
Okay, so not ultimate justice, just regular justice.
Yeah, regular justice. Jesus Christ, that's what you
Hold
call
the ultimate.
justice?
That's the ultimate
Hold
justice.
the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they used to call me back in the day.
The ultimate.
Dune's
justice?
Justice.
Dune's Justice? That's
Yeah. I
can
actually
see it,
a really
Rosie.
cool title. Wow. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
But yes, just make sure we don't. I don't want anyone innocent.
Yeah,
even
we're
if
not
they
child
do kill
killers.
You
us.
talk so slow, I understand what's happening.
Don't kill the kids. my God,
Well, someone
4
was
words.
someone was very raring to go on that.
I'm just trying to move on to bigger things. I don't know.
So to the sewers. I think here we go.
Thank God. we
the
didn't have
Shade
to-
flips his cape around and runs away. All
He's
right.
not even like hidden. I could see. He's just running.
It's like almost more
Weird.
obvious.
It's weird. He's running like this. Why
I
is he
love the
running like
Shade
this?
more than any other character I've ever created. Okay, so you all begin to head away
Making my way.
from this little shack to the city of Barrington.
Ooh, no.
It's a dark and stormy night.
Yeah, wow.
Edmund is able to keep the rain off of you in a 20-foot
I was gonna
radius.
say, Edmund, will you?
But that's pretty much all he can do. But because of that, as he's traveling with you, his eyes are kind of just permanent, slightly as he's traveling with you.
Can he still see okay, or does he? Is it like when
He can see fine. He can see just fine. Yeah. And
Walking in another direction.
No one say
wake
anything.
up.
on your way there, Caligo, with all of you, and he speaks up and says, "All right, guys. So listen, I just wanted to say that me and the Shade are probably gonna go commit murder, and
Right.
that's what we're gonna do. But before we
Godspeed.
go, I just wanted to say that I really hope you guys, kick ass. And also, Maewyn, I wanted to give you this." And G gives you the +2 bow.
Oh,
And I didn't talk to Sophie about that.
oops.
Thanks, Sophie.
So you have a +2 longbow.
Great.
Hey, Caligo,
Yeah.
make the Palladium proud.
Hey, that's all right. Sure, buddy. And you guys get to it's just wrong every time. Okay, you know what? The fingers further in your hand, they go down.
Hey man, I've been a member for over.
All right,
15
sure.
years. I don't do the symbol.
And the shade eventually gets you close to the walls of Barrington. As you get close to the front gates, you see 10-foot tall pikes, about 5 on either side of the road, so 10 total, with bodies in varying states of decay thrusted upon them, and little wooden signs with names on them. You aren't close, and the shade advises you not to get too close because you'll be in clear eyesight of guards if you head to those, but he does point out that that is where Cat is. Cool. So
That's fucked up.
So he takes you to the side of one of the walls where there is seemingly just clear stone wall. This was Kyvor's doing. And he puts his hand through the wall, and you see that it is just an entrance to where, as you walk in, you can see there used to be like a sewer grate here, but it's been like forcibly removed. You see the ends of the metal that still exist. As you are all taken into the sewers underneath this city. The Shade and Caligo on either end of the party light a torch. Any other light sources can be done by y'all.
I'll light a torch.
And they just start to make their way through the sewers to where they say the council hall to be. Does anyone do anything in particular before you get to the council hall?
I disguise myself as using my hood as like the most like black furred tabaxi.
Okay.
And I just kind of like blend into everything.
For sure. Yeah, easily done.
As best as I can. I had to check disguise self to make sure I could do that.
Yeah.
I'll ask them for like an updated description of a hanged man.
They describe what is definitely like a more fancy guard outfit than you've seen with the hanged man, and they come with this like almost hawk-like mask on the eyes and then cloth down below. This is what the hanged man guard look like now. So they describe that to you, and that is what you decide to look like.
4.5 feet tall. I'll look like a. Are there dwarven hangmen? They're all right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'll be a dwarf then.
Did we talk about if there were hanged men in the sewer or just above?
They have confirmed that the sewers are void of any danger.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely, just in case I forget, when we get above ground.
Roll a perception. No, I'm just kidding. No.
There is a kraken coming towards you.
Maewyn, yeah.
I would also disguise myself like pretty much identical to Cuinn.
Okay, yeah.
And also like right when we got in, as Cuinn took out his torch, I would walk up to him and say, "Hey, check this out," and I would light the torch with Druidcraft.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not something you've seen
I got
before.
some new tricks.
Cool.
15 years.
Oh, but also we could probably disguise ourselves as mom and dad at some point if we needed to, right?
Yeah, a couple dude. Yeah, I've been.
Your mom and dad 15 years ago.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty good at guessing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you know, you're halfling, so you don't age too much, but there's definitely been some aging.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so you all continue to walk through the. Yeah, Chad.
Does my brother still have short hair?
Actually, as a point of order, I was gonna wait until you got to the top, but you find basically like a old poster of your brother since the Tayaroth have come into town, and I've actually updated his handout.
Yes.
To town.
Where's he at? Here you go. He does still have short hair. And
look at that boy.
he has
Like a smug little asshole.
Exactly. You do immediately see like a smug, asshole-ish grin on him, but he looks to have not really aged a day. other than just being dressed in much more fancy clothes.
He's gonna decay by a few days when we get to him.
He is very prominently displaying his pointed ears. Yeah.
You want me to cut your hair, Chad?
I know that's what I was thinking. Unless someone who has seen him on his visits to Barrington, I think it would be hard to like somehow say he grew his hair out, unless he like wears like a crown that like hides his hair, or like something that.
Yeah, it actually
it's
not it's not in that picture, but he actually just kind of wears like a circlet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would say if we can kind of retcon that of while we are doing our plans for the day, I would have someone cut my hair to match.
Okay. Yeah.
I would
how
definitely.
my brothers look.
I would love to be the external judge on that.
Well, just for the sake of brevity, say that goes very smoothly.
And then I won't disguise myself or anything. Maybe put a cloak to hide like my specific armor just over it and stuff, but just so I can be him when it's needed, I'll keep like that visage.
Totally. All right. You all eventually come to a location where the Shade and Caligo kind of pull back a door that has very clearly been pried open that goes down another tunnel where you, quite honestly, look up and you see two little holes of light in the ceiling of where you are, about 10 feet up.
Yummy.
Does anyone want to boost me up and see what's up there?
You want to stick your head through the toilet?
I'm not going to stick my head through the toilet. I'm just looking to see if it is a toilet or if there's.
I feel like really the only person that could do that you reach it'd be me, or Caligo.
We're about the same height, right?
You and me? I meant like if you get on my shoulders to
Oh,
boost
yeah.
you. I mean,
For a second,
like
I thought
that
you were
would.
saying I was short.
No. I was saying everybody else couldn't really boost you up.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say,
Sometimes I
Jen?
forget that.
I just you're shorter than. Here we go, Morton. You're up. Here we go.
The hole is too small for you to fit through.
I'm just looking. Can I see anything through it?
Oh, yeah. You see, you look up. You kind of like, it's even too small for your head to really fit through. But you kind of look through and you see a dark. You've seen noble bathrooms before.
All right, we've got. We're directly beneath bathrooms. I don't know where.
Is it currently occupied?
You see that. You see on the map where she put the bathrooms on the floor. They're on the eastern side of the house.
So I think we're on the eastern side of the house. Do we want to try and go up this way, or should we look for a more convenient entrance?
I think we should. We can't fit through this, which makes it inconvenient.
I mean, we would.
But it is secluded.
Does it look like if I cast like reduce on somebody, maybe small, they can get through there?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't know how we would get through there.
I'm the smallest.
I mean, it's just like a wooden. It's not even stone. It's like a wooden lid to like a larger hole. So I mean, you can easily like. It's screwed, but not where you can see. No.
Does anyone have mending? We could.
It's like screwed from the other side.
Fix it.
Yeah, I could fix it. Hopefully,
I could charm the toilet.
What?
It's a small repair to a single break or tear in an object. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we need to. We talked about having to do some demo to get up there, so I think this is just what the next step is making this hole big enough for us to fit through.
Yes.
Maybe Cuinn, what if you made somebody small to make sure that there's nobody around to hear?
Or like close the door, pretend it's occupied, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You see that the door is
somebody
closed,
throw me through the shitter. Somebody throw me up.
Okay.
All right.
I'll cast.
I'm ready.
We've been having this conversation. I'm still on Chad's shoulders.
Yeah. So
I'll
you just
pass
lift.
you up,
You pass
honestly.
baby Cuinn up. And Cuinn, you emerge in here.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about putting out your tokens right now.
When it's a black box.
There you go.
Oh God, it's so small.
That's where you are. I'm gonna show the
Yes.
stream
That's
what you can see.
It only lasts a minute, so I mean I'll.
The stream can see more than what you can, but
Don't look at the stream, anyone.
Gonna.
Don't. Though
Well, we
I
are
said.
coming up through a toilet.
what'd you say?
Okay,
You just listen for a minute.
Yeah, listen, not for a full minute, but I'll
Yeah.
just listen to see if I can hear anybody.
You don't hear anything immediate. You hear silence around you for now, and yeah. I mean, you don't hear anything.
I mean, I'll try to be quiet. And if I have thieves' tools, if there's some way that I can like unscrew the toilet to try
Make
to not be so
a
loud.
make a dexterity check plus proficiency.
Okay, I gotta dump my cat out of my. No, I'm gonna roll. I
Yo,
can't dump
cat
my cat.
I can.
I told you, roll the cat.
Roll into the thing with the cat in there.
15.
15, easily enough. You're able to unscrew the lid. Takes just a second for you to get all 4 screws. Take off the lid. It is now a hole big enough for everybody to kind of climb out of.
Gross.
We can
I
make
see-
the
I
bathroom
see
our base
that.
of operations.
Yeah. Can I lock the door if there's
Yes, it is not locked, and you can lock it.
Occupied.
Okay.
I
I'll start. Yeah.
hold my arms up to start getting to get Cuinn.
I can't pull you up, man.
Just
Well,
Good luck. You're on your own.
I'll just like
asking for-
arm press.
Okay,
you
you all get up
cheerleader
out of the
style.
you all get up out of the hole. It's a 10-foot hole. You're able to get up.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
With the
problem.
power of
But now
love,
it's-
I
Let's
get
do
up.
this for 20 minutes.
But now it's
I
like
fall.
very it's very cramped in this bathroom.
Oh,
yeah.
I quickly cast prestidigitation on everyone that I can to get
clean
rid of
them
the
up.
sewer
Yeah.
smell
For sure.
and
Going
switch
you.
my disguise into a hanged man
Yeah.
in the outfit.
Maybe
that
the,
they are
the
also
sewer
in.
smell would help disguise us a little bit more in this bathroom, maybe.
No.
Okay.
What?
Well,
A prestidigitation of smell.
Oh, God,
Nice.
I did all of that work. That was exhausting.
It's just the smell.
so
Okay. Shh.
we're just gonna go quietly down these hallways in this place. We
Yeah,
got a lot
I'll like
of
pull
people
out
here.
the map from Fan as we're like all cramped around. Okay, so this is where we are.
Okay, so what she describes is you are currently where the bathrooms are. There's a hallway right in front of you. Outside of that hallway is the main like entrance foyer. What should be the one of the like what would he be called?
Guardsman? Attendant?
No.
Porter?
Guard.
I think the main records keeper. His office should be apparently in the wall behind you, so to your north. Across the main foyer, you will see a waiting room, and then next to that is the main attendant's office, or main assistant's office. On either side of the main entrance, there are 2 circle towers that lead to the second floor that are usually used by the guards. There's the large council hall to the north. And I'm just describing the type of rooms that you would like maybe want to go check out. There's the private officer chambers where the people on the council prepare. There's the servants' quarters. There's a room that she has never been in near the servants' quarters, assumes is storage. And then there is a large kitchen as well.
Nice.
Cool.
And then there's stairs to the second.
I look at everyone and go, I mean, I think May, you, Cuinn, and we could walk out in our disguises, just walk around, get a lay of the land. I mean, I don't think they're going to stop us if we look like this and then come back and report and see what's safe, see if there's any patterns.
Did they
or
see
anything.
anyone enter this bathroom?
I mean,
Yeah, but I don't think it'd
see
be weird if 3 people come out.
Well, here, I'll go out first. why don't I come out first and see what's going on? Is that all right?
I just want to say one last thing. If there's less than 10 guards total in this place, don't we feel like they'd all know each other quite well?
Right, but we might as well. Who are we gonna be?
We can just sneak and look around. We don't have to pretend to be anybody, in my opinion.
As long as we don't run into anyone, or.
And then if we run into somebody, then we can
Incapacitated
pretend to
them.
be somebody. But you're just kind of going forward with. We just don't know what's beyond that wall. We at least need to. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Sorry, I'm talking like Bellin. That's my personal opinion.
Do we know where Chad's family is being kept?
In the
No.
dungeon, but you
Dungeon.
don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
the entrance
probably
is on the
below.
first floor.
And that is
so-
probably
Yeah,
below
somehow.
you. Yes, yes.
Right.
Well, I could.
So you're
I
on the
can't
first floor,
disguise
second floor is
myself.
the Ruby, dungeon's the bottom floor.
So
And
we
the
should
only-
have a
Can't
Ruby
disguise
crew and a family crew.
Chad, yeah.
The only room that Fan hadn't known about on the first floor was the potential storage room, correct?
Correct.
That's the only one she hasn't been in, and she hadn't noticed a different door that.
She's not been in every room. She's just pretty sure she knows what some of the rooms that she told you.
Okay.
Are. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yes,
I
she's
can't
never been.
disguise-
She's and by that I mean like she's walked by it and seen like a desk or
Right,
like something
but just
like that.
thinking if there's
There's
like a
one room that
dungeon
she
entrance,
there's
she
one room
probably
that she
would've
doesn't
noticed
know.
it.
Flint, can you disguise yourself?
She's pretty low
no.
priority, like
I guess.
so
true.
maybe so. I mean, she's definitely never seen one. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
Flint.
Yes, I'd say to the group, I can't disguise myself, but I can go inside of my urn and be worn around someone's neck and listen from there without being outside. Maybe that helps in
And-
some situation, but
Could we
Yeah,
just
you can
put you
make
in?
a
Could we just put
extra
you in your
sneaky
urn
one.
and just like toss you somewhere?
That does the urn
yeah,
break?
but then yes, please do not toss my urn.
What happens if it broke?
I would have an existential crisis, I think.
Yikes.
Is that the word? I mean, we just jumped forward in time 15 years. I think.
All right, is this really the conversation we need to be having right now?
No,
No,
I
you're
agree
right.
with Rosie though. We might want to divide and conquer if
Good
maybe
idea.
You wanna
Morton
split the party?
and I mean just for this we need to get in and out and quick. And I think if you guys, looking to the twins, can disguise yourselves as your parents, it makes the most sense for you guys to get the ruby with like one of us as backup and then the others down to the dungeon and try to
Okay.
get your parents out.
My only hesitance there is, what if there's some kind of danger in either location and my half a party down?
Well, then
I agree.
maybe
It's a concern.
one
but
of the twins stays with us. You can talk to each other through your minds, right?
I'm not
Thing.
splitting up
Yeah.
with Mae.
I've
And I
literally
can
seen you
talk
both go
to
like this
people.
and
Yeah,
like
Rosie can
say
get hold
things
of
to each
us.
other.
Yeah.
And
I
we
can
can-
talk
But
to
only-
people within 120 feet.
Where
Uh,
are all these abilities
maybe
coming
Make
from?
Maybe
May, you
Quinn
can
could play
talk
a
to me,
saxophone
right?
really loud if there's a problem.
Bad.
What?
Just
Yeah,
scream.
You can talk. Yeah, you've done it before. You can talk in my head, right? So
I can, yeah. I hold on. Let me see if there's a distance.
it's
Detect thoughts is definitely at the very least someone you can see. Is how you set up the connection. But then I don't remember.
do you have to do that frequently if you already have the connection?
I don't know.
She's done it to me before.
I have message cantrip, which should be able to do 120 feet within the house.
I
That's
have
true.
to be
There's
within
no-
30 feet. So
Yeah,
Oh,
It only
okay.
lasts a
That'll work
minute
then.
too.
I don't think she has to see you within all 30 feet just at the beginning, but you do still need to stay within 30 feet.
Yeah, and probably if you're gonna be second
But yeah,
floor,
Flint can
they-
message within 120, and then
That would work.
and then
Rosie.
and then yeah,
and
Rosie,
can
can
send aid
to anybody.
if needed.
Rosie should be in one group and Flint should be in the other.
Agreed.
I'll go downstairs.
Figured.
Yeah.
D, you're with
Uh,
us?
Wherever you want me. Chad, Quinn, May, whatever you feel.
Right, same, yeah.
You look like you belong in a basement. Morton?
Chad looks at
Me?
Morton and
You
looks
should
at
go
Edmund
back.
and is like, "Oh no, this is my worst nightmare."
Edmund, you should come with us.
All right, yeah, for sure. Emily, can you bump yourself up, please? In Zoom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bump it up.
Bump.
Uh,
bump.
Bump
Bump
it
it
up.
up.
Edmund also says, let me make sure, it's been a long time since
Base.
he actually cannot.
People should
So-
really know his face.
So going upstairs is the Silver Steps and Rosie
And me.
and Edmund,
Edmund?
and the downstairs is Chad, Morton, and I.
Sounds like it.
Am I
guys feel
third
like you
wheeling
have enough
here? Or...
people?
You're not. we're on a mission. We're not trying to fuck.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Also,
Should
I'm
Edmund
just
go-
realizing
You
that
seem
all
to
of us
try
are
to
having
fuck
this
everyone.
conversation.
I know, you're all like, yeah.
This is very.
Should
funny
Edmund
to
go
me.
to the basement? I don't know about. I feel like they're gonna have more guards at the basement. I
Well,
don't
no,
know.
I think that's fine.
It's kinda
I'll
up
let
to
you
How
let you
much
choose,
backup
Evan.
do you want?
Are you talking to me?
Me?
No.
Is Maewyn talking to me?
No, I said I think Chad, it's kind of up to you.
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah.
how much backup do you want going to get your family?
I don't know. I think either could have a high risk of. I mean, I feel like it's a dungeon, so there's more likely to be guards in a scuffle, but also
Well,
it's your
do your-
parents, and I don't know how many people we also want available for that. So I
Well,
don't
also,
know.
if you
Well,
you
we'll have
free
to
your
assume that
family,
their
maybe they can
parents.
help you.
We'll have to assume that their parents have some safety measures. Oh, Rosie.
I think maybe it might behoove more people to go down to the dungeon to support the additional people as protection,
True.
but to stealthily remove a small item from a room, less people are involved,
That's a good
even if
point.
people are guarding.
But what's
Yeah.
the value that they put on human life here? Human life, excuse me, being life.
Oh,
Well,
the
I'm
pikes
saying-
outside say not much.
I'm
So
saying
they
just
might have
to,
less guards downstairs.
but that's why we would need less people upstairs.
Is there an exit in the basement?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, I think the stealth is a good call for those just the twins and Rosie, or
So
Flint
maybe
in
we
an
should-
urn. Honestly, might be the
Yeah,
most
I'll
stealthy.
wear an urn around your neck, maybe, Chad, and then I can hear and then pop out when needed.
Yeah, all right. It sounded like I should head down to the
Yeah.
others, so I'll head
Help
down.
the family.
So
Get the
let's be
family
clear
Yeah, come with
about.
us.
Let's be clear about who's going where. I was told that I'm going downstaids to help.
Yeah, the
Cat.
Silver Steps and Rosie are going upstairs. Everyone else down.
All right.
Do we want to
We're
meet
gonna
back at this
disguise ourselves
bathroom, or
as our parents.
It's our only way
Yeah.
out. So yeah.
Currently, unless we have to, at worst to worst, we have to run out the front door. But let's hope that it doesn't come to that.
but if you guys aren't at this bathroom, come downstairs.
We should come up with a knock, like
Yeah.
a secret knock because we can just hold up in the bathroom, right?
About
Yeah.
in the tune or in the rhythm of Alexander Nightshade's most famous song.
Yeah,
Which
that's a
Morton,
great idea.
please play it
Yeah,
for us.
that's
You can't hear
I
it.
can't hear anything.
I
but
can't
you
hear it.
nailed it.
You nailed
That's
it.
what it is.
But I was knocking, but it did
It was
sound
perfect.
like this.
I'm a sack.
Just do just do your voice. We can't hear the physical noises.
Ba 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 ba.
Nailed
Beautiful.
it.
That's
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah,
Love
great.
that one.
So, in case you didn't know, Meta, that's the tune of Careless Whispers.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Okay, well,
And break.
I'll,
I mean,
disguise
yeah.
I
myself
love you
as our
all.
Mom.
We're doing that now.
I think so, right?
Okay.
Are we
All
not?
right. Yeah. I'm my dad.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I
Quinn,
am-
don't just roll your hand like that. You'll hit me in the face.
A deacon of
Sorry, I have to
doom.
do it.
Deacon Nadoon, Rosie is
Deacon
okay.
of Doom.
I do the Silver Steps want to go first since you're. If someone
Yeah.
does see you coming out of the
Um,
bathroom, I don't.
Kinda makes sense.
I don't want
I
to.
don't
Yeah,
know.
like assume what your parents do or anything, but
It wouldn't be too weird.
We should come out like
Right.
sniffing our noses like we're just doing drugs.
Yeah.
Are they
Buckling your belt.
okay, you guys
Very
go first.
well. Good luck, you guys.
Let us. Yeah.
Good luck.
Love you
I
all.
will I will message you frequently as for updates from the middle
Okay.
of my urn.
Yes.
As he's
Chad or Morton.
Hmm?
I would give my urn to Chad or Morton. I'm sorry, Edmund, but you already have an urn.
Yeah, right. No worries.
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry for trying to steal your urn.
It's okay.
yesterday.
It's
That
also
was
not the
uncalled for.
time.
Yes.
Well,
Of course.
that's not
I'll
nice.
have Morton take. his
Yeah, hop on in, buddy.
Okay. I immediately light up a cigar in there, put my feet up.
All right.
I smell
This
the
is
cigar
Flint's
smoke and just,
favorite
like, tap it for a
mission.
second.
All right, we're heading
May,
upstairs.
Do you want to cast a spell to make us a little more sneaky?
Yeah, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Does that apply to everyone or just who she's near?
Just us.
Just who
Yeah.
she's
Within
near,
30
yeah.
feet of me.
Gotcha.
And that's a +10 to stealth.
Yep.
Ooh.
Alrighty, so you step out into the hallway first, and this is what you see.
This is what we see.
Small little hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what we
Small
see.
hallway.
Can we
with
put our
purpose.
tokens on? Because I want to put my token on because I haven't gotten to have my token out in so long.
Sure.
So
yeah.
long.
So
So
long.
long.
Oh,
It's gonna get real crowded real quick with the tokens.
Oh, I'm so big.
No, never mind. I'm not putting my token on.
in the
Brett.
urn.
Yo, you can do whatever you want. It's okay.
So,
Seriously, if you want to have your token out, put it out.
Hey,
so
don't
this is a door.
pressure me.
And this is a door.
Correct.
Yeah, we want to go out
Okay.
to down, right?
No,
To
that's
go
a
to the
jar.
Stairs up. All right.
Whoa, Rosie.
Yeah. So was there on the map that we had like a stairway upstairs?
There
Final
is, yeah, and
staircases.
it's out this door and to the right.
Right.
Okay, well we're going that way.
I
All
want
right.
to peek
Wait,
in
this-
this door if it's unlocked. Just since we have to find a place, I think we're just in more search mode.
So everyone's out in this main hallway now. Okay.
If they said
Cool.
the coast was clear, yeah.
All right. You see another bathroom.
Oh,
That makes
rats.
sense. I'm gonna go. Cool.
Climactic.
Um,
I asked Cuinn how to unscrew it and unscrew that one just to have a
You don't
quick
know how to
mistake.
use a screwdriver? Man, you are privileged.
I understand everything was handed to me.
Including that screwdriver.
Shut up, I give it back to Cuinn.
All right, what
Well,
happens
are
next?
We go out and to the right.
Yeah.
So you just walk out the door?
Let's let them go first.
Well,
We don't want to
Come on, Mortimer.
Yes.
All
Lloyd, I
right.
don't remember your name.
So you, Aerofire.
Whoa.
Airfire. Airfire.
So you,
Air farter.
just to clarify, this was your choice. So you,
Oh, shit.
I said I peek. thank you.
I didn't hear that.
Everybody else was also talking.
Okay, all right. If you said you peek,
I mean, I don't have to. If you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it. But
make a-
Aerofira was
make a stealth check.
+10. Oh God, it's a natural one.
Okay, everyone's coming out the door.
11.
So basically, what's gonna happen is you try to peek in through the door. You like just get tripped up over your robes. You fall forward, and Aerofira and Mortimer are gonna be standing behind you. And you see, immediately to your left, you see what is the main entrance
Oh, shit.
of the council hall that has 2 guards standing at it. Immediately to your right, you see 2 Taratian guards that are currently patrolling. And that is what you see as Rosie has fallen out. Aerofira and Mortimer, you're going to be standing directly behind her. What do you do?
Walk with
see.
a purpose.
Yeah, I was like, I see the guards, and I say, "Oh, these damned robes."
The guards
I'm
at the
too old for
door.
this.
The guards at the door immediately step forward. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just.
Who are you?
I am the Deacon
And why
of
are?
Doom.
When did you guys go into the bathroom?
Try to keep
Oh,
up,
you didn't-
Esmeralda. And I'll say that to Rosie and keep on walking.
I'm sorry.
Don't you
I'm
mind her.
sorry.
All right. So we're gonna need a deception check from Cuinn at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Can't
Disadvantage.
roll less than. Can't roll less.
You
than
rolled a
10.
natural 1 stealth check. No one walked into these bathrooms. You're just walking out of bathrooms that no one walked in. They have eyes on them
True.
the entire time. As far as
Okay,
they know,
I get
the
it.
silver
I
steps
Dad,
are
Dad, I get it.
This is a
sorry,
high
I'm
DC
looking up
too.
something.
Well, of course.
It's a
Damn
dirty
it.
20.
It's a 20
A
Yep,
dirty
20. Dirty 20.
at disadvantage.
I can't roll less than a 10 on deception. It's what I'm best at.
All right, noted for future DCs. The 2 hanged men guard look at you, and they kind of look at each other, and they like immediately look down, because the silver steps definitely are like authorities specifically over the hangman. And you kind of hear them whispering to each other about a secret passage from their bedroom to the bathroom that they didn't know about at home, and they must be testing. I don't. And
Yes.
they just kind of stay where they are. The three of you continue to walk out. At the end of the hallway, this big hallway, you do see the 2 Tarathian guards that are walking. They just continue. They just continue to walk forward. Once you turn this corner, up here at the top, put Rosie right there. Talking about. You see on either side of you another like pretty much just long hallway. With stairs going up on either side of it. The Tarathian guards are heading to the left side. The right side seems open. Just to clarify, in case it's hard to tell, there's a door here, door that you're walking by, another door here. There's a door here by the stairs. Here, 2 large double doors here. And then just another door here.
As we're walking by, like, away from the guards, I say, by the way, gentlemen, we are testing a passage, and we had some other people helping us test, so stand down. And then I just keep walking. I don't wait for them to respond.
They kind of mumble to each other.
I have my like ear to the door of like.
I was literally about to go,
what are we gonna do?
or
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
All right, yeah, what do you do?
I will sort of motion that I think we should go up the other set of stairs.
To the right?
Yep.
All right. The 3 of you head to the stairs up to the right, and for now, I will get rid of your tokens as as you go up the stairs, and we will cut back to you. But for the rest of you down in the middle of the hallway, what are you guys doing?
Did you hear anything that they said?
Yeah,
That sounds like it did not go well.
I mean, there's not fighting, and they did say more people would be coming through the bathrooms.
Did they
I
say
just
that?
don't
I just
think.
heard.
Yeah, that's what they said, and so but I don't think I should be coming through as my brother. So,
All right.
can you just? And I pull out my disguise kit and just say like, muck up my face in like some regard.
Fuck yeah! And I
It's
like my old theater training comes in handy. It's like super fast hands.
You just make Chad look really dirty.
All right. That
Contours.
works.
Can you stop
know?
jostling the urn, please?
That
Contours.
works. I would go. Stop smoking the cigar. I put it back.
No.
How should I be a hanged man? Do you think?
I feel like I think it was Edmund that made a good point of they probably know who's like gonna be on patrol and stuff. So
Right, but if
maybe
they
just
send,
like some noble that they like would have over.
if they send the noble through to test the secret passage.
I don't know. They didn't
Fuck.
really give us a lot to work with here.
You're right.
Maintenance
you're right.
worker.
All right, and I, oh shit, I put the hood up, and I do what Morton thinks a maintenance worker looks like.
Oh no.
He looks too fancy.
Okay, yeah, sure. So.
God damn my negative 1 wisdom. You said it, and I thought.
All right, so Morton walks out. Edmund just looks like Edmund. And Chad walks out as well. These two
And I do still
guards-
have my cloak and hood up to like at least hide a
Okay.
little bit of me.
I turn around as if to make like well, I think that work very nice. I think that works all right. I bruised my elbow a little.
Yeah, it was
bit.
a little cramped. It felt like I don't know. I have notes. I mean, maybe.
All right, go
It's
ahead
just-
and make one of you make a deception roll, straight roll.
I have a +8. What do you have, Chad?
I have +6, so go for it.
I'll go for it. Okay, 18.
Okay, yep. You guys seem to not really cause any issue from these guys.
I just kind of like do a head nod at the guard and then keep moving.
Yeah, here, I'll say also that you see from where you are, I should have revealed this for everybody. See like a door that leads to it's open. It leads to what looks like a tower that leads stairs.
Up. Dang it.
I thought it was too. Convenient.
Found it.
All right. Should we try again, or should we? What are you thinking?
I think I need like a break or something, like a snack or I don't know. Who's
Right. Well, I'm not so sure about this house. Excuse me, guards.
Yeah?
We're new around here. Where can we get some the word is refreshment?
a snack? We want a snack.
Are you staying here in the manor?
No, we're coming in to test secret passage. We've not been here before, you know.
You see them enter the manor? Let's see.
I look at Chad and go, then we did a good job on the secret passage, eh?
Doesn't the passage go from the Silver Steps room to the bathroom?
Yeah, we went up to the Silver Steps bathroom. I don't know how their magic
But
works.
how did you get to the Silver Steps room? We've been
They got
guard
us
here all
there.
night.
This is it's a secret passage for a reason, guys.
For
We
them,
can't
yes.
divulge everything.
From
They
the
have their-
bathroom to the bedroom.
And there might be others as well that we can't divulge to you guys.
Well,
They're called
you guys
secret
are killing
passages
it.
for a reason.
I lean over and loudly say, well, not for, you know, the sum of gold the Silver Steps are getting us, you know.
That's true. It's true.
It's true. It is a lot.
So kitchen is it? And I'll point just like down the hall.
Kitchen
that
is
I'm in
closed
to.
for this evening. You want
Kitchen
refreshments?
closed?
You can find some in your room.
All right. Well then,
If you're not actually, wait a minute. If you're not staying here, you should probably leave, right?
We have more testing to do. We're just taking a break. Is that
we-
okay that we
we
take a
leave when
break?
we leave when the Silver Steps tell us to leave. No offense to your very good guard duties.
All right. Well, we'll make sure that you get up to the Silver Steps room.
Perfect. Thank you.
And they're just standing there.
Are you
let-
gonna show?
Oh, we figured you know the way.
We go, and
What?
walk
I
in that
assumed you
direction.
sounded like you were gonna like follow us, but yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye.
we walk.
Flawless.
Where'd you go?
Do we? We look to the right. Do we see if they went to the right?
You don't know.
Yeah, we
No,
know.
like,
I
do
don't
we?
think
Like,
we
it's
saw
been
them.
20
Can we
minutes.
see? Like, right. That's what I'm asking. Can we see them, or are they already long gone? So
Oh, they're long gone. You don't see anybody
Okay.
other than these two guards. You don't even see the other two guards who are on patrol.
Okay. I whisper to the urn, and I go, Flint, ask them which direction they went.
mean,
All
should we
right.
just, like-
Yeah, I
Left or
cast
right?
the message,
Just ask them left
Cantrip.
or right. Left or right.
and I message Rosie.
Martin, can you like
Left
charm
or
people?
right?
Can you charm people?
Left.
Should we just do that?
Go left or
Okay.
right?
You hear a message
What?
from Flint in your head that says left or right.
I'm right-handed.
What they say?
Hey, Morton.
Yeah.
Morton, I can't see anything. I don't know. I don't think Rosie or I know what you're talking about.
Fuck.
So
I
you're just
turn-
standing there talking to each other in hushed voices.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Been
I
a while.
turn around and say, "Is there a wine cellar here? I know it's no, I don't say it like that. Is there a wine cellar that there is around here? Is there anything you could do with that? Show us some wine cellar. Get the, we'd like to get to know the staff if we're going to be.
It's
making
not
more
really,
secret passages."
it's
and
not-
I cast charm persons
On
on the guard I'm currently talking to.
okay, what are the spell components to that?
That is a verbal and a somatic, so a hand gesture and a verbal.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Morton's a gesturer anyway.
Yes,
That
for
is
sure.
oh boy. I hope this is enough. That's a 15.
Okay, that's enough, and he's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. That is a total of 13.
Ah! I met it.
No. Fuck.
It's a 13 wisdom saving throw.
He looks at you. You just tried to cast a spell on me, didn't you?
I messaged Rosie immediately, and Morton's blowing it.
I look at him and I go, I'm sorry. I've been talking to my sponsor about this.
They both
Hello,
lower their
my name is
spears towards
Alexander.
you. If you could all please take a step back.
Yeah, my name is Alexander, and I am an alcoholic. Whenever I try to find alcohol.
Please shut up.
Very fancy. You're right.
Flint hears
I
in
messaged
his.
Morton. Oh, yep.
I was gonna. Flint hears in his head. Can I respond to message?
You can respond to. You can say one next sentence.
I say, well, every family needs to have a black sheep.
Okay, so they come up to you.
Oh, I forgot to mark that.
Tell me the Silver Step's first name.
Airfire.
And?
The easy one.
Isn't it
Airfire and
Mortimer?
Wayman.
Wait, hold on. I'm not actually
Nope.
saying that out loud yet.
Wayman.
I know Chad would remember this
Why do you know that?
because they're the lion and the wolf.
That's true. I mean, that's true. That's true.
That's
You're
like
right.
I
You're
feel
right.
like important for Chad.
All right,
to,
yeah.
like,
Chad would say
remember.
Mortimer.
Okay.
They're looking at
And
the
I
two of
almost
you.
remembered. I just wasn't confident. And Mortimer?
All right, we are going to take you up to the Silver Steps room, and you can answer to them.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Understandable.
They're
Sorry for the kerfuffle.
they're going to start walking you. Do you do anything?
Are they leading or like shuffling?
They're leading. They're like leading you. Oh, sorry. I see what you mean. They're like pointing at you to like go forward.
Right. Right. To like spears still.
I
that
will
way.
say these are just like normal guards. Like they
Yeah.
don't look
I mean,
You're
like
if
anything
they're
special.
not like in.
Remember, you could commit murder. Like that is an option.
And they're right near the bathroom, right?
I mean, they're standing. They're right where they are on the map.
I mean,
I'd go for a chokehold.
I-
Just
I was gonna go
sleep,
for
go
something
sleep, go
far
sleep.
less intrusive.
Well, whatever you're gonna
yeah.
do, you either do it now or they keep leading.
Yeah,
As
do
they
you-
start, I would do it now. Yeah.
I was gonna say I whip around and go for a haymaker to one of their faces.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack. Chad, roll an athletics check.
God almighty.
We're doing so good.
I think our team's doing great. 13 for me.
That
He fails that.
is a 10.
That misses.
Yeah.
So you twist, you swing your body around. He dodges out of the way. Chad gets the other one into a chokehold. You effectively have him grappled. The one who, Edmund's gonna do one thing real quick. What is that?
Save us, Edmund, please.
Edmund is just gonna go, "Ah!" and he shoots out his hand. And he shoots a 9 for his lightning bolt, so it goes off to the side. The guy with the spear, before like yelling or anything, he's gonna do so. He quickly just goes to attack you, Morton, and is going to have a +3 to this, but that's a total of 7, so he misses. The other guy's gonna try to break out of the grapple. Roll an athletics check, Chad.
17.
You got an 11, so he misses. The two of you have a reaction again. Flint, you do have something if you wanted to do something.
If I can't see, but I probably can hear that.
You hear that a kerfuffle is happening.
You
Yeah.
hear how
Okay.
badly I missed. You just hear.
So I can pop out of the urn as a bonus action. So I would do that if
Yeah.
I heard scuffling.
For sure, yeah. And then you have an action that you can take here. I'll get your token back for you.
I would look around and go, ah! And use my
Upside down
staff.
Flint.
I would use my staff to bash the one in the head that Morton missed.
All right, roll for an attack.
And obviously expend a charge on my staff.
Obviously.
Because that's just good playing. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, good.
It is It's 19 damage.
Flint swings the staff, hits the guy right on the temple. The guy's eyes go bloodshot and roll in the back of his head, and he falls down to the ground dead.
I go back my urn.
Chad, what do you got?
I just keep holding him if I can until he kind of
Edmund
out.
And Edmund takes out his dagger and like stabs the guy.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
and because he was just gonna keep fighting you and he could have won.
Sure.
So
bodies into the bathroom. We
yeah,
get
right.
Let's go.
He lets Edmund lets the two of you take the bodies away. He prestidigitations the blood off the ground.
Nice.
And
I message Rosie. I just killed a man.
And in that time, we're gonna go ahead and take a break before we check back in.
I have to go back to the bathroom.
You guys just had to walk. Two innocent people are dead.
Yeah.
Well, they might have been severe racists.
Alrighty. Well, that was amazing. That was great.
Wow.
But don't go anywhere. Stand up, stretch, get some water. But we are definitely right back. So we part 2.
Definitely.
Bye.
Just like that.
Okay, so as you can see, we are now back with second floor crew. So you guys have come up onto the stairs on the right side. Next to the staircase, you see a Taratian guard. Mirroring him at the other staircase, you see another Taratian guard. And then you see 2 doors to your right, 3 doors to your left, and on the second door to your right, you see 2 hanged men standing in. And that is what you see.
You just see Rosie's eyes go like this as soon as they get up there from Flint saying, "I killed a man."
Actually, that hasn't happened just yet. You guys like kind of just.
Oh.
Yeah. He's probably asked you right or left at this point, but that's probably about it.
So you just see Rosie going like this. I'm red-handed.
Do we know what room was supposedly the silver?
She said she's never been on the second floor. They just knew that they were on the second. Rosie.
I was just gonna say, as a matter of because of how much we've been ingrained in like the artifacts of the blade,
yes,
and like orbing all of this, would I have an idea generally of what the Rusipta ruby looks like?
You know, it looks like a giant ruby. Not giant, bigger than a normal ruby, but you don't know exactly what it looks like. No. But you have the blade that can seek Rusipta.
That can find it.
Oh, it can? I
Yeah.
got lightning!
It was seek Rusipta and seek lightning, the 2 commands.
Oh my god! Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Can I say that before we get... No, we're already here. Never mind. I'll pull out...
I'll say that you do it like on the landing in between the 2 steps,
Okay.
so that no one
I
can
was
see
just gonna
you
say,
do
so
that.
just not in front of these guards
Exactly,
and
yeah.
go, secret Rusipta!
So the Rusipta gives you this line.
Okay. And then there are you said there's 2 guards guarding these doors. Is there
Correct.
any other doors down this hallway?
There's this one.
Whoa, boy.
Right as we get to the top of the stairs, can I use my helm of telepathy to cast detect thoughts on the guard, let's say on the right, and I'm basically
immediately
just
to your right?
yeah, I'm basically just looking for them to be like, oh man, I thought the silver steps were in that room. Or like if they have any sort of reaction to seeing us.
I will give me an insight check and I'll give you advantage using detect thoughts.
Okay. Not great. Twin dice. Okay. 19.
Nice.
When you get up top and then they can start to see you, you see the Taratian guard to your right and the 2 hanged men standing in front of the door look very confused. The Taratian guard looks at the hanged men guard and the hanged men guard looking.
Okay, and the hangman guards are the ones
To the right, the two
to
of
go
them.
right.
Right there.
Okay. I'll kind of like look at Cuinn and sort of just like with my eyes like motion toward those guards.
I'll walk right up to him and step aside.
Okay, roll a deception check, straight roll.
I'll walk right behind him like I'm.
So is your
holding
deception
him.
plus 10?
Yes, my deception. and
So it's
performance
a
are
minimum
plus
of
10.
20.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. I hate that. They step up
Broken.
and they're
Persuasion
gonna.
and deception.
They step up and they're gonna
Minor.
move to the side. Do you just open the door and walk right in?
With confidence, yep.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be right beside him.
Rosie, you're right behind him.
And I'll look to the guards and I'll say, "May Dune cast heaven's blessings upon your homes."
Say that.
Yeah.
Let's see if it goes as bad as it did.
Oh,
down
We just have to walk, people. What are you doing?
So you say that to a bunch of people trying to bring Malar back to life. Okay.
Yeah. It's been 15 years and I forgot.
and Mortimer will just laugh.
I'll turn around and say, "Hush, woman."
Good one.
That's probably for the best.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep this moving. The guards are like very confused, but because of like the laughing off, they're like humor. You walk in and you see this room. Also stirring from the bed are two figures.
Ooh.
So you.
Oh no. We walked in on sex.
Who?
So you.
When your parents are fucking.
I'm gonna say, just for your own sake, that as soon as you walk in this room, you shut the door, because the guards are on the side, so that they don't see that the two of you are entering this room.
But
As it's been a long time, Cuinn, Maewyn, been a really long time. But rising from the bed, kind of groggily, you see,
Naked.
not naked.
They always sleep in the nude. They always sleep in the nude.
It's
it's
canon.
canon. It's known. It is known.
It is not known.
It is known.
You see Arafira Silverstep.
Oh damn.
And you see Mortimer Silverstep. Leaning up from the bed. And they look at themselves, and you have a moment to do something.
I would like to use one of my new spells and immediately cast Charm Person
Okay.
Damn.
on
Okay.
my mom.
Okay.
Seeing that, can I cast it on my dad?
Yes. Yes, you can. Your mom it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll these in the chat of doom so you guys can see. Your mom has a +4 to this.
Great.
That's a 6.
Oh.
Your dad has a +3 to this. That's an 11.
Yes.
So you both walk in the room with Rosie behind you.
Yes.
Rosie, as the door shuts and the two of them look up with like a weird look on their face, you hear in your mind, "Rosie, I just killed a man." The two of them look at themselves.
I'm gonna drop the disguise of Mortimer, not drop, but change into. I mean, is there someone that I knew that they would meet up with? I can't think of anybody off. Maybe another one of the
Siblings.
Animalia.
Yeah. You turn into. I mean, you know Roderick, you know Warren, you know Thalia.
Whatever's the shortest.
Warren, but he's a human. I mean, not all of them are human.
Yeah, I'll be Warren.
Okay, so you transform into Warren, and then Emily.
I'm gonna stay Arafira just to keep an air of mystery.
Okay.
An Arafira of mystery.
And what do you do, Cuinn?
I'll just look at them and just say, "It is of the utmost importance that we find the ruby. We need it."
Roll an insight check.
Not a persuasion.
Nope.
I bet he's gonna do everything in his power to avoid that +10.
It's 11.
11. They just kind of both look at you. Mortimer speaks up. Warren, first of all, this is completely. I respect you letting us live here, but this is completely uncalled for. You can't just walk into our bedroom.
You don't understand. Everything is coming undone.
This is important. There's no time for talking.
The ruby's location has only been known to us and Roderick.
Until now.
And Arafira speaks up. Why do you look like me?
That's not important.
It is to me. I mean, I don't know, Mortimer? And Mortimer kind of looks. I trust them for some reason. I just. Roderick sent you here, Warren?
Yes, of course he did.
Who are you? They look over at Rosie.
That's none of your business.
As I mentioned, we do not have time to talk.
Well, we'll make sure the ruby's safe.
No.
That's not enough anymore. No one's safe in this world.
It's not safe. That's why we need it. The jig's blown, man.
When you say that, you kind of shake, like not physically, but you like see Mortimer kind of take a step back. He shoots a glance over at the fireplace to his right.
I dive into the fireplace.
Do you really?
That's why they're here.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not afraid to get dirty.
Is it on?
Is it on?
Yes, it's on. Look at it.
Well,
what?
It's a picture.
I see it. It's on there.
You take 11 points of fire damage as you jump into a lit fireplace. Both Mortimer and Arafira kind of
We're
gasp.
not fucking around.
You hear mumbling outside.
I'll lock the door.
Okay. Rosie, you kind of roll out and you're like smoking, but you're not on fire.
There's nothing in there.
However, I will say because of Rosie's actions, Rosie, you see him looking at you and then immediately looking up at a wine glass that is just randomly sitting on the mantle.
Oh god, dang it. I look at him and then I look and follow his eyes to the wine glass and then
Wait!
And I take it.
You take the wine glass, you pull it, and it just falls down. It kind of leans down as it's a lever.
Oh.
And you hear.
We're going in.
And behind
much more comfortable.
the fireplace, you see this long hallway with a door.
Okay.
Stay here and don't make a sound. Nobody can be trusted except for us.
If you make one single sound, or if anybody knows that we're here, everything we've worked for will be ruined.
They both just nod in silence, not making a sound.
Go back to sleep. And I turn and start walking.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
They
god.
kind of look at each other a little confused.
Wait, we did it!
We don't have much time. We have a little less than an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I would start booking it.
Yeah.
I'll check for traps on the door.
I would have already been there.
Or until your companion. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
That's us.
Just a couple friendly acquaintances.
Okay.
We charmed our parents, man.
So you walk forward and you just, what do you do?
I want to check for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
9.
Doesn't seem to be trapped. It's locked.
I
Or
would
pull.
book it.
Push or pull.
Yeah.
Oh. It's locked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Roll a dexterity plus proficiency check. Y'all are nuts.
12.
Great.
It is not. That is not high enough. It does not unlock.
Let me
Damn it.
try. Can I try?
Sure, you can try.
You said dexterity plus proficiency?
Nope, not proficiency for you.
Okay, that's fine.
Just
I am
dexterity.
proficient. 14?
Nope, not enough.
I would
Rosie?
like to try.
All right, Rosie, yeah.
And I am going to use. God. I'm going to use the only charge of lightning bolt I have in the black lightning staff at this door.
Black lightning.
Alrighty. So you cast lightning bolt. You point the staff towards the door.
Yeah.
It's a saving throw, right?
It's a dex throw, but it's a door.
Yeah, so it fails it. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's 8d6 of damage.
Okay.
Hang on. Oh no, this is so much math. So that's 4, and then okay. 34 points of damage.
The door, you hear a loud crack of thunder as the lightning bolt shoots from the staff, splinters the door. The door thrusts off its hinge and scattering in a bunch of different directions, taking the trap with it that was supposed to go off at this. You see, as it flies through the room, a plume of black smoke like dissipates from the door itself. You see this room beyond the door. You see this room. You immediately hear in the back the door to the Silver Steps room shaking open.
I'll run back if I hear that.
Okay, yeah, you run back. You see that the two of them are looking at each other and then looking at the door. And the door is like, you hear from beyond the door. Mr. and Mrs. Silverstep, Mr. and Mrs. Silverstep, let us in. Is everything all right? Let us in. We're gonna break down the door. Go break down the door.
Make an excuse. Make them go away.
Why are you being so mean?
We don't have time.
Roll a persuasion check.
At advantage because of charmed
23.
persons.
Oh, fuck, like you needed it.
It is an advantage because of charmed person.
23 still.
He looks at you. Sex.
Master thief.
The Silver Steps. All right. Well, if you need us, just yell. Yell if you need anything.
For the sex.
And Mortimer looks over at you. What's going on? Why they're here to help us?
Shh. And I'll close the fireplace.
All right, you close the fireplace. You see this room right in front of you. And as that happens, we are going to cut back to the main floor crew.
The dream team right here.
Yeah.
And what are all you doing?
I am putting on the guard's uniform. One of them. Were they human sized?
Yeah, that's gonna take you about 20 minutes to.
Oh God, they had all the little clips and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's got a full set of armor. Yeah.
Damn. Then I'm gonna.
I think we
disguise myself as a guard just to.
Oh, use magic to do it instead. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm being an asshole.
Yeah,
I understand why you weren't
yourself
using magic.
look at one of them, and then if you're seen, it's like easier because you're.
That's what I'm doing. But I'm looking at them.
Cool. Yeah, same page. Okay.
Yeah. No way. What, man? We fucked it.
That was terrible.
We bad.
This is going.
We shouldn't have said anything. Why did we say anything?
I don't know, man.
Okay, deep breaths, everyone. There's a lot of stress going on right now.
You killed the guy.
We need to go through a fucking door right now. Where are we going?
I think the supply closet, that's the one room she said she didn't get a good look of, but she didn't know where the dungeon is, so maybe there's a hidden door in the supply closet, and we should at least start there. Probably not going to be locked.
Let's do that. I'm going to sneak. I will be roguish this time. I will not be brash.
I'm right behind you, sneakily.
All right,
let's go.
Everyone plus Edmund roll stealth checks.
I feel
No, sorry, you don't have.
He has to hide his cigar smoke coming out of the,
Yeah.
the urn. Oh! Nat 20, 26.
Edmund rolled a 4.
Okay.
God damn it, Edmund. 17.
Okay, so with the average of all of you, you are pretty confident
We
that
are?
Pretty obvious.
pretty confident that no one has heard you. Edmund.
We don't. Can we see the map again?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't read. I have my. So you're now at the door.
Okay.
Do you open the door to where she says the hallway is for the storage room?
Yeah, I keep my. I would have taken one of their weapons, I would say. I would have taken the spear that they had.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And just, like, have it, like, held cocked, and I jostle the door to see if it's locked.
It is unlocked.
I give a nod to Chad and slowly open the door with the point pointed in.
You open the door, and you see a long hallway with a hanged man standing there, and he's kind of patrolling the hallway. Whoa, hey, whoa!
Sorry. Thought we heard something. Carry on. And I walk past the guard.
Are you here to relieve me of duty?
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Who are these guys?
Trainees, you know.
I messaged Morton. I thought we were stealthing.
I real quick, I would say I'd probably like clip the urn behind me so no one saw it. I just like bump it with my elbow real quick.
Flint's down there smoking a cigar and like.
Feels good.
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Please don't be the only natural 20 that I have.
You're gonna have advantage because Edmund looks up at the guy and says, "Oh golly, this place is real big. I don't know how I'm gonna do this."
I was gonna say Chad tries to like mimic their stances of like, yeah, look at I can do this.
That is a 25.
25. The guy walks right past you and out of the hallway.
Nope.
You see a door, one door immediately to your right, and one door a little bit further down to your right. The door that is immediately to your right, she thinks is the servants' quarter. The door further down from the right, she thinks is the storage room.
Do we want to go just further to the storage room and ignore the servants' quarters?
Maybe a peek. Either way, I think. I'm not confident anywhere where this dungeon entrance might be. So
let's check the servants' quarters. Let's just check every door that we can.
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably sleep. So if just a quick peek.
Yeah, you peek into the servants' quarters. You see what you think to be the servants' quarters. You see a bunch of people sleeping.
News.
Do they look like is there any like armor or anything that would?
No, they look like
not
house
servants?
staff. They look like house staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we recognize any of them?
I mean, most of them are like sleeping with the covers over. You're just peeking in the room,
that's fair.
But I would say no, not from where you can see.
Oh,
And
Jeeves, I recognize that guy.
Is that a window?
That's
or
a
another
window.
Door?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
a window.
Cool.
And there's a window down at the end of the hallway.
I nod and then point forward to go to the next.
Okay.
Door.
You open up the next door and you see a staircase heading down.
Thank God.
I present some nucks for Chad.
Honestly, I was really scared that we'd just find a storage room.
I've been close to shitting myself several times. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you head into that room. Do you just head down the stairs?
Is there anything else of note in that room that we can see without like
A lamp.
having to investigate? I investigate the lamp. No. Well,
Head down.
down we go. I'll go first. I look like the guard, I guess.
Yeah. Wait. Well, maybe before we go, why are we going down there? If you're a guard and like, are we sticking with trainee situation of like you're giving us the lay of the land kind of thing?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, worst to worst, I'm taking you to be prisoners, but I don't think we'll get that far.
That seems more complicated. I think just trainee, and you can like show us around, and then we can see how many are down there, and if it's only like a couple, we just like jump them, you know.
Perfect. Yeah. And,
Cool, okay.
And do remember, if you're a guard, you probably don't like the prisoners that are there, so push to shove, spit on one of them.
I can't do that, but sure.
Not your family members. They might be whatever. Let's go.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
Morton and Chad.
Yeah,
I can't see anything, so if you need me to pop out, just say the predetermined magic words. All right.
What is that? What do you want to go for?
I don't know. Think of something on the spot.
But then how will you know that it's the magic words if we think about it?
Yeah, you need to know.
That's a good point.
How about...
I'll just say, I wish we had a timpani right now.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
right, so you all start to head down the stairs. You place your token there. At the end of the hallway, actually, I'll show you. At the end of the hallway, you see.
Wait, Morton's leading.
Some lights and what looks like two, definitely like some cell walls at the end. You see some what maybe could be prison beds, but that's what you see from where you are.
I whisper to Chad. Maybe I go first and then call you forward. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, I think if we just keep pace behind you, like you're touring us through, you know, and we'll just.
And I just walk forward, very guard-like.
Okay, put your token where you stop.
Stop. Probably that's right here is the corner, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I'll go ahead and reveal everything else. You see to your left what looks to be You see to your left what looks to be a guard table with candles and a stack of playing cards there, but you don't see anybody. And you don't see anyone in the 4 prison cells directly in front of you. On the one all the way down, you hear some shuffling, and you do see some figures down there.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other doors or any other openings?
From what you can see, this is the only opening to this room, and the only doors you see are the prison cell doors.
I walk towards to the right, yeah?
Is where you hear the shuffling and the other people, yeah.
Okay. I move, I'll say, like, to the cell right before... So, like, there. The cell right before that other cell, just to get a better look at what I can see there.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Are you rolling things?
Roll?
I'm just rolling stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, you see 3 figures hunched into each of the beds in the last cell.
Are they defined shapes?
Yeah, I mean, they look like humanoid figures, but they're just, like, covered in, like, rags and curled up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's that deal with that guard table is what I'm wondering. I'm also trying to roleplay it because I know we're about to get fucked.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah,
yeah,
shit.
for sure.
I was sorry. Do you think like there
For
should
sure.
be someone down here? I feel like someone should be down here.
In doubt, fight it out.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
Well, that one failed me. That's an 8.
Oh, Matt, we didn't even say timpani yet.
Yeah.
Flint, will you put your token? Will you put your token like in the hallway so I can at least have you in the initiative order?
Yeah.
Bing.
Oh, you got a 6?
No, that's just what Roll20 gave me.
I mean,
They don't know what my life is.
I got an 8, so that was scary.
I got a 4.
Oh no.
Edmund
That
got
makes
You got an
sense.
18. That's
18.
Come on now. 8. There we go.
All right.
We're gonna fight each other.
Oops. Whoop-de-doo.
I'll get
I'm
rid of it.
nervous. I don't like that we couldn't see.
Like, what else what else would we have done? Nothing.
I mean, nothing. None of us have fancy sight things.
Morton.
Nor the wisdom. Oh, fuck.
Wait, no.
I heard it was a +1.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Not my
God.
worst saving throw. Hey, not bad. 17.
That'll succeed. You take 19 Sorry, not 19. I apologize. 9 points
Oh,
of
God.
piercing damage. And
Boy.
then
I'm really happy I rolled
you take
+2.
wow, low roll. You take 20 halved to 10 points of poison damage.
So -10.
Yes.
Okay.
Chad.
Oh, boy.
I need you to roll Constitution.
Oopsie
That's
poops.
fine.
Oh boy.
Poopsie poopsie.
Is this a spell?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a spear into my inventory since.
Well, that's a 7.
Okay, Chad. You take 6 points of piercing damage and 36 points of poison damage.
Oh shit! We're gonna die.
As out of the shadows on the corner of either side of this hallway, you see 2 figures completely cloaked in black that step out of the shadows. As you see 2, two hanged men assassins. Step
good.
forward.
So I'm definitely having some flashbacks right now. Cool.
I know you just stabbed me, but that looks pretty fucking cool.
I think I can see in the dark. Whoops. Maybe I should have been out. That's okay.
Somebody wanted to smoke, and that's why addiction kills, ladies.
Okay, and they, I will add them to the turn order. I don't really have a way. Okay, that's fine.
I would say, after getting stabbed, I would very much call out, I wish we had a timpani right now!
Sure. Yeah, I think it's apropos that Flint's the last in the turn order.
Yes.
All right. Top of the turn order, it's the assassin in front of Morton's turn.
All right.
As they have both fired crossbow bolts at you from the darkness, the assassin in front of you, Morton, is going to slide on the ground and sprint forward towards you.
Okay. Just know that I will be casting shield.
Okay. He gets. I'll roll all this in the chat. I'm doing. You guys can see.
Okay.
He gets a +6 to.
Cool. Please be low.
That is a 17.
Awesome. Meets it beats, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I cast shield. My AC is 17.
That means he would beat you. Attack you.
What?
No, his base is 17, and then
My
shield
base
pluses
AC
it.
is 17.
Oh, without
I'm adding
shield?
5. Yes, without shield.
Oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, he slides forward and slices his short sword at you. He misses with his second attack.
Sweet.
That is going to be another miss. So he slices at you again. You're able to dodge out of the way both times. That's the end of his turn. Chadrimi, you're up.
So wait, so this one moves forward and is like.
Oh yeah, sorry. He moved forward to attack.
I was gonna say if he went back, I probably would have slashed at him. But
He went forward.
All right.
To attack Morton.
God, because that shot fucked me up. Real good. I'm gonna use a bonus action to do 1 potion of healing.
Okay.
To heal for 8 to get at least something back. And then I'm gonna come on, mouse, work with me. Scoop-de-doop to flank this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Hit him up.
All right.
So I use my bonus action, but I still get 2 actions, so I can at least attack twice.
Yep.
All right, first one. Oh, good. Come on, go back to the things. With my Dragon Tooth Dagger is a 23 to hit.
Hits. Roll for second attack.
Stupid advantage. 14 to hit.
that's one of the assassins.
That misses.
Okay. First attack does 6 piercing and 1 acid,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use. Well, I forgot about deja vu. Probably should have done that before, but you know, here we are. Action surge to attack him 1 more time.
You can attack him twice more with action surge.
Oh yeah.
I miss being a fighter. The action surge is so good.
16 to hit.
Hits. Roll for second attack.
21 to hit. So
Hits. Roll for damage on both.
first attack does. God, keep scrolling away. 7 piercing and 5 acid, so 13 total.
Okay.
Nope. 12 total. Nope. Yes. God, math. Okay. And then second
12
attack
total?
does 12 total for the first one, and then second attack is 10 total damage.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely cut him up. Sliced right behind him. He was not expecting your speed, Chad. As you cut him up pretty good. That's the end of your turn, I'm assuming?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right. This guy is going to run up and attack Edmund. Edmund has not gone in combat yet, so if he hits, this will be a critical hit.
Uh-oh.
This is +6. That's an 8, but he has advantage on it because he hasn't gone yet. So that's 24, which means this is going to be a critical hit. This is +3. That's 9. And I don't even know if I should bother rolling this. I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for Edmund. He rolled a natural 1.
Shit.
Awesome. Guess he's gonna die.
Okay, that is a total of 22 plus 12 is 34, plus 14 is 48 points of poison damage to Edmund. Edmund falls to the ground unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah, no, cool, man.
Danger, danger, danger.
So he is currently unconscious, Edmund is. That is the assassin's first attack. He is then going to sprint forward towards Morton and attack you at advantage.
Yeah.
That is a 4 plus 6, which is 10.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So that is going to miss you,
Mhm.
which means it's not a critical hit. You're lucky.
Yes, very.
That is the and the other guy missed you too. He attacked you twice and missed you both times, so you avoided 4 potential critical hits.
Yeah, I would have fucking died.
That is the end of that assassin's turn. It is now Edmund's turn, who is going to make a death saving throw.
God damn.
I'll just roll it in the chat. That's a failure. And it is now Morton's turn.
Okay. This is a tough fucking scenario here. I don't have. Yeah, because I don't want to hold on to it. I am going to double thrust as Chad is facing the one in front of me, right? Like they're face to face.
Yes. Yeah. And the other one's facing
I'm going to turn around and just try to impale and push the other assassin backwards with my spear and just try to lodge it directly into him so I can pull out my rapier. Because I cannot drop and slice at the same time. I don't think I could drop and slice effectively. I think I would have to get rid of my spear, right?
A spear can be used with dex, so yeah, go ahead and roll a normal attack.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you've added it to your D.
Yeah, I've got it. Okay, that's +3. That's a 17.
That'll hit.
Thank God.
And then maybe go ahead and roll for your rapier too.
Okay. rapier is a +7. Please be better. Oh, that's a 23.
23 to hit. Roll for damage both.
Okay, so that's... I have not hurt anyone in so long. The last fight that I think I was in was the Death Tyrant fight. And I did nothing. So that's a... Okay, so for the rapier, that is 7 + 4. That's 11 points of damage plus 1d4 necrotic. And that is 3. So in total, 14 points of damage, 3 necrotic damage.
Okay, and the second attack
is 5. 5 from the spear.
Okay, cool. So total of 19.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you caused damage to both these guys. They are you've hurt them, but they seem to definitely still be within the fight.
The one who was behind me, I went for pretty hard.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And go to the final cell to see if I can recognize the 3 huddled there. To see if they look like guards, if they look like anybody, but just like trying to see if.
Sure, I'll allow a free action perception check.
Okay.
Usually that's an A.
Gotcha. 13 plus 18.
18. Okay, so yeah, you see one figure that you kind of recognize. She looks very different from the last time you saw her, but you see the visage of Lena Plinth kind of looking up at you.
I nod and then turn back with my rapier after lodging a spear and the person in front of me and just about to go commit murder, and that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Flint.
Wait, how far did I go? Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Flint, you're up.
All right, so it's much safer inside of the urn for me.
It sure is, yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that to you all, because I did abandon the group once.
Again.
Yeah, not again.
Not again.
All right,
Edmund's already down, man.
I'll pop out. Surprise, motherfuckers!
I will give you advantage on attacks of anybody you attack because of this.
Although I did pop out. I'm annoyed that Morton
Edmund moved.
ran
Morton
away,
moved.
so I have to like run back over there.
I'm also annoyed.
I was checking on your family.
I will.
Yeah, but
I'll come right in between
Perfect.
these two people, these
Okay.
assassins, and I'm going to. It's a bonus action to leave the urn, so I'll use
Yeah.
my action to attack the one that's in front of Chad.
Okay, roll for attack.
And I'll use a charge, obviously, on my staff.
Obviously, come on. Who are you?
And I get advantage.
Yes, you do.
24 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Oh my gosh. So that's 12 bludgeoning and 17 necrotic. So 29.
Oof. He's looking hurt, but he's still
And
standing.
they needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He gets a +2 to this. So he fails.
Okay, so now for the next hour has disadvantage on ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution.
Awesome.
Do you choose or is it either?
I don't think I choose. It just
Okay,
says
cool.
strength
Yeah.
or constitution.
Alrighty. Perfect. So that is the end of your turn, Flint.
That's it.
All right, the one attacking Chad, or the one that just got hit by Flint. I mean, you just did a lot of damage to it, so he's going to attack you.
Let's see him try.
He gets his +6 to this. He does have advantage on this too. That is a 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And then a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, the 16 misses.
damn.
This is +3, so you take 5 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, no problem. 7.
You fail. You are resistant to poison damage, correct, as a dwarf?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact, as well as bludgeoning damage.
So that is a total of 26 points of poison damage, halved to 13 for you.
God.
And that is the end of that assassin's turn. It's now... Actually, wait. Sorry. Hold on. Let me make sure I see something here.
And Dune comes in and saves everybody.
Dune just drops in.
Oh, it does get
Go.
sneak attack because he's within 5 feet of his ally.
Yeah.
So you get 8 more points of
Oh.
piercing damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack not get halved. Versus general
No,
versus
sneak
not.
attack is an addition to the weapons damage, I've always assumed. So piercing.
Right, because that was poison. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Oh, you meant like if it was like I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was piercing, would it also? Yeah.
Yeah. It would. I would, in my opinion. Like if he had resistance to piercing damage, it would be halved.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of his. Oh wait, was that the one?
Yeah, you skipped it.
Hold on, sorry. Yeah. Okay, chat, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna save the other health potion I have and not use it because Edmund's maybe dying. But I am gonna use my second.
Oh no,
wind.
Edmund's dying.
Hmm?
I'm just saying he's actively dying. Yeah.
No, yeah, I know, but like, so I'm gonna kill these guys and then save my potion for him.
Yeah,
so
no, I
can
know,
use
just
Second
messing
wind
with
on
you.
myself.
Yeah.
So that it gets
The bonus
me...
action second wind.
Roll high, please. Okay, it's still 11, so maybe if I get hit with full poison, I cannot die. So I heal for 11, and then I'll use my attack to get hopefully the last bits of this guy because I have advantage. So I'll start with 1. Is he low enough that I should do 1 at a time for damage?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Nat 20.
Yes. Roll for damage.
Okay. My little dragon tooth dagger. Ooh.
It's clean.
17 points total.
17. He is still standing.
Okay.
Oh, we're
well.
fucked.
I have an
I'll
idea.
hit him again.
Maybe shot down, but we'll find out.
For my other attack, I'm gonna use Deja Vu to reroll one of those.
Okay.
Okay, good. That comes a like a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And total of 8 damage.
You stab into him once, and then he kind of looks up at you, and you just take that time to pull the blade up further into his chest, and he clutches at his throat, and he's dead.
Nice.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my movement to basically hover over Edmund's passed out body. Protectively,
Okay.
and also to give Flint advantage.
Nice.
This guy, it's now this assassin's turn. He's pissed. He is going to attack Flint.
Okay, great.
Try me.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh,
23 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
That is 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No problem.
Come on, buddy.
6, natural 1.
All right, that is a
God.
failure.
Oh, shit.
I'm dead. I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 27 halved to 13 points of poison damage to you.
Yep.
He is then going to turn towards Chad.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit you, Chad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a
Cool.
Constitution saving throw.
Morton.
Cool.
What is your current hit points at?
My current hit points are at 23.
After that 5?
After that 5.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 on the die. I'm using my last Deja Vu to hopefully reroll that better. Please, for the love of God. Okay, 16?
16 is going to succeed, but it'll be half damage.
That's fine. I feel a little bit better about half.
12 plus 8 is 20, half to 10 points of poison damage to you.
Damage. Cool. Great.
That is the end of his turn. Now, Edmund is going to make a dexterity death save. That is another failure.
That two.
That's 2 fails for Edmund.
Cool.
Yep. Morton, you're up, buddy.
I call dibs on his turn.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I have a question first. If he's turned around, focused on Chad,
Sure.
could I sneak up behind him to get sneak attack?
You would anyway because he has 5 feet. He's within 5 feet of an ally. You really don't know how to play a rogue. This is episode 26.
Well aware.
I know.
I love you so much. That's why I can give you crap.
I'm gonna go off to the side, but I am behind, just so you can see.
Yeah, for sure. No worries.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna.
And you have advantage too.
Yeah, I'm gonna thrust directly in the back of his head and try to make it come out the other side of his eye. I'm gonna try and fucking kill him.
You're always thrusting.
I am always thrusting. Over my pelvic girdle.
Pelvic girdle.
You said advantage?
Yeah.
Thank God. That is 19.
19. It hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, cool.
Roll for damage.
And then I'm gonna add my sneak attack after I roll this.
Yep.
Which is so good. That is 7 plus 4 because the necrotic
11
is 7 plus 4 11, and then plus 9 is 20 damage, 20 points of damage.
All right. I mean he's looking bloodied, but he's well, I forget the definition of bloodied. He's looking hurt. That's your action and movement.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
You can bonus action disengage 5 more feet if you want.
Yeah, I'll disengage.
You have 15 more feet. You're 40, so you can disengage up to 15 feet if you want.
I guess I want to give you advantage. I don't want to. I have another shield.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna stay right behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand right behind and kind of. I'll stand over Flint and just like do what we can.
For sure.
Get this guy.
Flint, can you make a death saving throw for me, bud?
Sure, no problem. My last roll was a 1. What are the odds? 4.
Okay, that's a failure. All right. It is now the dead assassin's turn. He's dead. Chad, you're up.
You're muted, Chad.
You're muted, Chad.
You're muted.
So for 2-weapon fighting, it's my bonus action for that second attack, but I wouldn't get 2 attacks because it's my attack action that gets me 2 attacks. That makes sense.
You would get a total with your build. You get 3 attacks.
Right, but if I use my action for something else, I'm just left with that one.
With one
or do I
bonus
have
attack.
to?
Yeah, with
okay.
one attack. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't trust his dice, the way they're going. So I'm gonna use an action to give my last potion of healing to Edmund.
Okay.
So he doesn't roll and die.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Flint, you just went down and I feel like it's like as I'm giving him the potion, you go down. I'm like, fuck.
All right, yeah, roll for healing.
So he heals. I already forget. Oh, nice. Max health, so 10 points.
Amazing. He heals 10 hit points. He kind of pops up.
Yeah, we're fucked. And I'll do
you like spin.
Attack with advantage and hopefully do something real cool. God, I was so close. It's still 18 on the die.
Oh, you were so close.
So I do a total. Well, I missed everything. A total of 8 points of damage.
All right. You stab into him, and he looks at you, and takes his dagger that you see dripping with this green liquid, and he just returns the thrust. This is +6. That's a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, that is 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
You can't leave me alone.
Yeah, well.
Edmund's back up.
Yeah, Edmund's back. He's fine.
What's gonna happen? He's like, I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna. That was a 2 on the die, so I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Okay.
So I can try to not die in this fight. That's only 14.
14 fails.
Cool.
All right. So, what is your current HP at?
8.
And what is your total possible?
51.
Okay, so you won't blur.
I won't outright die, but I'll go unconscious.
Yeah, that's enough. Chad falls unconscious as his veins blacken, and the assassin turns to look at you, Morton, and takes out its dagger, sticking in its chest, and he drops it to the ground. And then, from behind you,
you're gonna bleed out, Mike.
From behind you, you hear, I've had enough of this! And you see Edmund floating in the air, lightning flowing all around him. He gets a +7 to this attack.
Damn.
Good.
And he has advantage because of you standing directly behind him. Oof.
God.
That is an 11. That misses. You see a huge bolt of lightning come out of Edmund's hands and fly right past this assassin. Not hitting him.
But the assassin's deaf.
But the assassin feels like his ears hurt a little. That is the end of his turn. Damn, that sucks. That's the end of his turn, and it is now Morton's turn.
Yeah, nothing to it but to, I guess, do it. I'm gonna...
Save the day, Morton.
I'm trying. Yeah, I've really got to get new spells. Anyway, I go back with my rapier. I don't get sneak attack, I assume, because I'm facing him, even though Evan's behind.
No, you're facing him. You have advantage on the attack, and you'll get sneak attack.
Awesome. So that's does what's the minimum is what 15? I just rolled a 15 total.
I don't know what the minimum is, but a 15 will hit.
God. Well, because I got a 19 on the second one. So
Hashtag sassy DM.
That's hashtag sassy DM. So that's...
For those keeping track, though, a 14 did miss. So, yeah, 15's the
I missed that because I was panicking about what do I do. Fucking jeopardize.
Roll for damage.
So that's a 10 plus 3 necrotic, so 13 plus... Oh, not good. Plus 4 with sneak attack.
He looks...
So that's 18.
He looks pretty hurt, but he's still standing.
Yeah, I will, if there's any flavor that I can add on this, I would love to try and keep my blade in him and keep him close to me.
You mean you want him to attack you next?
I see. Edmund's up.
Edmund's up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll rip it out of him and then...
Edmund and I just switched places, you
yeah,
know?
Basically.
Just a quick little, like,
yeah,
woo!
right.
I should, yeah. Edmund's back up.
I'll just get ready for the next thing, because I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions.
Alrighty.
Be helpful.
Flint. Death saving throw for me, bud.
All right, if I roll a natural 1, I die, but...
Yep, flat out die.
What are the odds of that? 7.
Okay, that's 2 failures. The other assassin's dead. Chad, death saving throw for me.
Healing potion. I don't have a healing potion.
12.
12, that is a success for Chad. It is the assassin's turn. Who's going to attempt to fight Morton.
Yeah, sure.
This is a +6 to this. That's a 12. That misses.
That misses.
That's a 18 with your last shield.
Yeah.
That'll miss, and the assassin has missed twice. Edmund is flying through the air, and he's fucking pissed.
Please, Edmund.
And he is going to attempt the same thing again. He gets a +7 to this, That is an 18. That is going to hit. And
Come on,
he
buddy.
deals 16 points of damage. The assassin had 14 damage left.
Thank
Edmund,
God.
Edmund takes his hands and he says, "Enough!" And he shoots it out, and this lightning bolt flies through the air, hitting the assassin in the chest. And the assassin, like, electrocutes and then falls to the ground dead. Edmund does not have a healing potion. Chad used both healing potions that he had. Flint, do you have any healing potions?
Great question. I do have 2 regular healing potions.
Okay. So, Flint. Actually, it would be Morton's turn next. Yeah, there's still going to be a death saving throw in between because it would be using an action to finding the healing potion on you.
I have a healer's kit. Does that help anything?
Flint, I'm going to need...
Stabilize me.
Yeah, that's true. You could roll a medicine check to stabilize him instead of trying to find the healing potion.
So, with the use of the healing kit, as an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points.
Hey, there you
to
go.
make a
Okay,
wisdom medicine
okay,
check.
all right.
Thank God.
And then I'll even say, will Chad roll a death saving throw?
Okay. I mean, it's fine.
Like it's not a 1.
As long as it's
19.
not a 1, you're good. Okay, you're
Yeah,
good.
Even
good.
then, I think
We're
you're
good.
good.
So then both Morton and Chad are stabilized. Or both Flint and Chad are stabilized. And then Flint, are they just both regular?
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this real quick. This is +2, and this is for both of you. So 9 points of healing to both of you. We're going to cut to the second
We're about
floor.
to say something just...
I just want you all to know. According to not sponsored Kobold Fight Club, 2 assassins, which are a challenge rating of 8, by the way.
Yeah, they're...
2 assassins are a hard battle for 7 people at 6th level, and you just survived that. So I know it barely happened, but honestly, kudos.
So we're getting experience points for that, right?
We'll see
We're
what
leveling
happens.
up.
Share it amongst the group.
We'll see what
Oh
happens.
God.
Like
But
tips, everybody. share.
going back in time about
Cooling.
I don't know, 18 seconds. You guys have appeared in this room up above.
I can't believe how smoothly this is all going.
I know. We're gonna be in and out.
That
of
was
here.
absolutely insane.
God.
So there was a ruby like on the right? We can't
can't
actually
see
see
the
the
room.
room, but
Oh, sorry. Let me bring you back.
it's okay. Do we? Can we tell what's on these other? Or is this like 3
Yeah.
pedestals?
What'd you say?
Is this like 3 pedestals?
Yeah, it's 3
along the wall?
pedestals with 3 items on each. You see a ruby that is like shining in red light. You see a very ornate-looking short sword that is shining in blue light, and you see a yellow floating orb shining in yellow light.
I think we take it all.
I think we take it all. Yeah, I would walk up and grab the ruby.
Okay, as soon as you walk past these 2 statues,
God.
you hear as a dire wolf made of stone, something that looks like a dire wolf made of stone comes out of the wall, and the snake on the other side starts to slither, and I need all of you to roll initiative.
Damn it!
Fuck. God damn it.
Well, give us like
Does it matter that we
4
look like
seconds.
Yeah, I look like my mom. Does that matter?
It does not. These are magical entities, magical traps.
No, that's not bad. Do I have healing potions? Let me just check that.
The cleric.
I have some new.
That's true.
I have healing word now, or prayer of healing, or I don't
I
know
have
one
one.
of them.
Okay.
Fucked right off.
Why has it always
Little
got to be
seal.
snakes?
All right.
Bag.
Good thing
Sort
Charm
of-
Persons is not a concentration spell.
Yeah, honestly.
How
long does it last?
An hour.
A whole hour.
We need to lay down for a whole hour.
This is my friend, and she drove me here.
Should be able to add in your initiatives now.
I cannot
19.
add
Come
mine.
on, it did not roll a 19. I also cannot add mine.
You can literally see over in the chat where it rolled 19 plus 1.
Oh, we have to fight. Since you can't get your turn orders in.
What is yours,
dying
Maewyn?
and Throwing up.
10.
10, Quinn,
15.
and Rosie.
8.
Your dex is definitely higher than the snake, so you'll go first.
Okay.
All right,
Is
but
it a 0?
at the top of the turn order, it is the wolf's turn, who is going to look at the first person who who entered this place. You see the wolf step forward, Maewyn. It opens its mouth, and you see a burning ember in its throat as it releases a blast of flame in your direction. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 10.
That is a failure.
Can I cast Absorb Elements as a reaction? Another new spell?
Thick.
It's a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure can. That is a total of 22 halved to 11 points of fire damage. As the wolf growls towards you, and you put up your arms, and the flames envelop you, and you feel the sting of their heat, but they don't seem to actually burn your. And that's the end of the wolf's turn. Quinn, you're up.
I don't like these things. Do they have to understand me? I don't think so. So I will.
Doesn't matter. This thing can speak common.
I'm trying to think of a wolf joke. No, a little snake. I don't know. You are a dumb snake. Can't think of it. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right. That is a charisma saving throw, I'm assuming?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom, okay. He gets a -1 to this. That is a 7. The snake is slithering up and about to attack May, and then it just goes.
If it has an intelligence of 4 or lower, it does not. It is not affected.
Not affected.
Fucking dumbass snake.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not affect the snake. So the snake just kind of looks over at you and then looks back towards Maewyn.
I will bonus action inspire Maewyn, and I will move. I also cannot move my character.
All right. Sorry. Where do you just ping?
Right next between Maewyn and the snake.
Perfect. Is that it for you?
That is my turn.
All right, Maewyn, you're up. Rosie, you're on deck.
I am going to do another new thing and cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
At the
Wolf, I'm assuming, since
wolf, yeah. Let's see. The creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw.
It gets a +2 to this. That's an 8.
That fails. So that's gonna do 2d12 plus that extra 6d6. 2d12. 4, 10. Ooh, 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Let's see, 6 of which are whatever damage I took from it.
Nice fire damage. It surprisingly has no resistance. Okay, it takes a lot of damage and it gets hurt, but it is still definitely strong and standing. That is the end of your turn.
Wait, no, I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Oh wait, no, I cast the spell, so never mind. That's it.
Okay. Poison spray's a cantrip, right? So you can cast a spell as a bonus action if it's a bonus action.
Oh, I can't. I thought the cantrip had to be the bonus action.
Nope. It just has to be one or the
Okay.
other.
Well, then I will bonus action.
So you can like healing word and firebolt somebody.
I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on the snake since it has not taken any damage yet.
Okay, Rosie, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon at a 2nd level.
Okay.
And it's gonna aim for the one that's farther away from me. The little snake.
Oh.
And it's gonna just be 2 knitting needles that come down and stab at it right in
Amazing, I love that.
the guts. Or the stone guts. And that's a natural 20 plus 8.
Oop! That hits. Roll for damage.
1d8 plus 4. So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I haven't done this yet, but for the first time, I'm gonna rush up to the wolf statue and use Gavar
Yeah.
to take a big ol' slash.
All right. Roll for attack. That's 9 damage to the snake, you said?
9 damage to the snake,
Okay.
and then with Gavar, that is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right.
Roll for damage, y'all.
And does it have any? Yeah. So then it is 1d6 or 1d4 plus 1d6 necrotic. And then it needs to make a con save to get the necrotic damage. But it's a stone, so I don't know. If
6. No, it rolled a 6. It fails it.
Cool. So it gets 6 points of regular piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage, so 12 total.
Righty. It is.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it does more than
Sorry.
just the 1d6.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
66 necrotic damage. So it
Yeah.
automatically gets 1d6, but then if the con save fails, it gets 66.
Exactly,
so.
yeah.
Okay, hang on 1 second. So it was 12 total damage plus whatever the...
Yeah, I got the 12, so it'll just be this plus this.
5, 10, 15, 21, 23 additional necrotic damage.
Nice. 3, so sorry. I mean, yeah, it's looking hurt, but it's still standing for sure.
23 plus 12?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All
I'm
right.
breathing heavy with the blade, like...
Cuinn is +6 to this. The snake is gonna try to bite you. That is a natural 1. The snake reaches out to you, and you're just able to, like, you're too small. You're able to dodge. It goes to where, like, because you're Warren technically right now. So it goes to, like, Warren's head. And it just passes right through you. That's the end of the snake's turn. It's now the wolf's turn. On a 5 or a 6. Nope.
What on a 5 or a 6?
I don't know. It's going to try to bite Rosie. +6 to this. That is a 17, Rose. The hit?
You're muted.
I would like to use my reaction, War God's Blessing. Oh wait, no. Nope, just kidding.
Okay.
That's a good thing. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's new, yeah.
Cool.
That hits, right?
Yeah, it hits. Yeah.
So that is 11 points of piercing damage to you, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
You said 11 points of piercing damage?
Yeah, and then a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Did the wolf move?
Oh yeah, sorry, it did.
Still there.
Well, she ran up on it, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. She
Yeah.
ran up
My
on
bad.
him.
Yep.
That is a 19.
19 succeeds. It tries to knock you prone, and you stay strong. You're like
Absolutely
Rosie's
not.
like just holding up this wolf as it's like biting down on her. That's the end of the wolf's turn. Cuinn, you're up. Maewyn, you're on deck.
So we're not all standing in a straight line. Can I move to the? Actually, I move to the left of the snake. If that does anything, I will then kind of put my finger to my ear and try to hit a high note as I cast Dissonant Whispers at the snake.
Okay. Roll. Oh wait, no, it rolls a wisdom.
Make a wisdom saving throw, and I'm actually going to take my bonus action to flip the coin. Gives me a +1 to the makes it a 16.
It gets a +0 to this already. So yeah, it fails completely. Go ahead and roll for damage.
3d6 psychic, and then it has to use its reaction to move away. That's the one. So 10 points of psychic damage.
All right, yeah. You see the stone on it start to crack, and then it starts to slither away, and you get an opportunity attack if you want. Actually, the furthest away would be right.
Probably not. 'Cause it's 5 plus 6, so 11.
11 to hit. This is just gonna miss.
Okay.
So is that the end of your turn?
Seeing that I have a little bit more movement, 5, I'll move. Can I just move like right there?
Yep. Sure can. Maewyn, you're up.
I'm gonna take out my new fancy longbow.
Lungabao.
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 And
The
take
Zemnian word.
one shot at each creature.
All right, roll for whatever you're doing. Just let me know which one's first.
So I'll do the snake first.
Okay.
And I got a 28 to hit.
It's definitely gonna hit. Roll for damage.
And that one I have Hunter's Mark on as well.
Correct.
So that's. Oh wait, that was a D6. I'm a dummy. 7, 8, 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage to that one.
You shoot the longbow, it slams into the snake, and snake shatters.
And then I'm gonna just take a couple steps to my left, so like right there, to take my second shot to get a bit of a clearer shot. And that is gonna be 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
11 points of damage.
The wolf in front of Rosie shatters as Maewyn just finishes them both off.
Nice.
We
are killing it, guys.
I feel like.
And
Morton's crying downstairs, trying to heal. Please don't die.
Combat is over. God. Combat is over.
Rosie, do I have the other pieces? Or do you have the other pieces on your person? Were they in your bag of holding?
The other pieces
of the
Scepter of Maelor.
Scepter of Maelor.
So I am currently wielding both.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I have.
So do not touch that ruby.
Don't touch it.
But I want to.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Maybe later.
Don't do it.
You look over and I'm already like, oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't want to unleash a god in this room.
Well, no, just as a reminder. Well, just as a reminder for last session, the Scepter of Maelor is a key that is to be used at Maelor's tomb that can either be used to lock Maelor further away or to bring Maelor back. The tomb lies in the mines of Gorahol.
So I think maybe it'll be good.
No, for sure.
I have everything.
I just wanted to remind them.
I have everything because then I just hold the key. But I guess if we keep it separate.
Yeah.
Well, do we have one more piece, or is this the third? This is the only thing.
This is the last piece.
So,
oh, I want to build the key so bad.
We should get out of here first.
Okay, Cuinn, grab the ruby.
Can I?
Cuinn, make a Constitution saving throw.
No. Fuck. I'll use a twin dice. Where's my twin dice? I can't find my twin dice.
Wait, no, Cuinn, don't do the ruby. You were Alexander Nightshade. Terrible.
Oh, what'd you say? Constitution?
Yep.
8. Or no, 11. 10.
Fails. You take 24 points of fire damage as you try to reach and grab the pedestal, and from where the red light is shining down on the item, flame. You all hear a very loud whistle bell that can be heard. I mean, you hear it down below. Everyone can hear it.
This is absolute karma.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we're not doing so bad now, are we?
I will say, Cuinn, you feel like you can grab the ruby now.
I'll grab the ruby now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not try to
could
get the other
mage
stuff
hand.
at this point.
I could mage hand the other stuff.
Try, yeah.
Step back, everybody.
Your mage hand gets within the blue or yellow light and fades.
Damn it.
I think we should go while we're ahead.
Yeah, I think we came here for the ruby. We shouldn't be greedy.
I'm gonna grab the blade.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh my
Wait a minute.
god.
Drag out a dead body.
15.
15. That fails. Or no, that succeeds. So you take 11 halved to 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I would have yelled, Cuinn!
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
that would have stopped him.
And then I'm gonna
No,
bonus
I'm
action
just
drink
saying.
a potion and take the other thing.
You're gonna drink a potion?
Yeah.
Alright, drink the potion first.
This I think is the penance, all the damage that he's taken for being Alexander Nightshade asshole
Alright.
last
It's
time.
healed
Yeah, you-
5.
He's a Damascus.
Yeah.
And then I'll take whatever the last thing.
Okay, so roll a
'Cause
constitution
fuck our parents.
roll a constitution saving throw.
I mean, he is with the healers, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't take a healer down.
That's
until
We
an
didn't.
11.
fucked up.
11, that's a failure. You
We
take
should've died.
only 12
Yeah.
points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
And then you grab the orb.
Yep.
Quinn
Yeah,
reaches
alright,
out and
I
grabs
would-
the orb, blinks out of existence.
Oh shit!
You deserve that. You totally deserve
Yeah.
that.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There's words on these pedestals, you know.
Of course there is.
Quinn's never been
By
one
the
for
way,
reading.
Zach, I said that I yelled Cuinn for the sake of the fact that we're a room away from our parents who think that we're different people.
Oh.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand now. Okay, yeah. I wonder if. Well, first of all, Cuinn, I need you to make 3 different Constitution saving throws right now.
Oh god.
God
Oh god.
almighty.
Oh
Christ.
god.
That's pretty good. That's
This
a
is
dirty 20.
That succeeds.
That's a natural 20.
That succeeds.
Wow.
And that's a 19.
That succeeds as
Wow.
well.
Fuck.
And then, did you take any damage in the battle?
No.
Okay, cool. So that was your 3 concentration checks for charm persons.
It's not concentration.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, my bad then. My bad.
Wasted all those good rolls.
Now you're
So yeah,
just showing off.
Quinn is nowhere to
I would
be seen.
run up to the pedestal where that orb was and read whatever's there.
That is a teleporting orb.
Good.
And
Teleport.
it is with its match currently.
Does it say
Who
where?
knows where that is?
It does say where.
Where?
Bayhoff.
Oh boy.
At the other silver
Cool.
step home.
Oh
Cool.
shit.
Cool,
Well,
cool.
Okay, well, Rosie, I think we have to go.
Yeah, I'm already out the door.
Okay.
He had his bag, didn't he?
He had his bag.
Yeah, he had his bag
Yeah.
of holding, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah.
I
Yep, he has
have
all
all
the
your
shit.
stuff.
yeah,
He has
other
all
stuff.
my stuff,
Fucking
including my Sears lens.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Activity.
sorry, I should make a point here. The orb is still there.
Oh. So he could theoretically come back?
Theoretically.
I'm smart.
No,
We'll
you
Just like
tell
sit there for just a
everything.
second, like, come on.
Yeah, if the orb is
Quinn.
still there.
Quinn, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Come on, saxophone dice. Oh, this is pretty good. I got +8. And I rolled a 19, 27.
Woo.
You appear in your parents' vault. You've been here before. You've been here many a times. You're standing right in front of an orb, and you hear as a chain net falls from the
Oh, shit.
ground and lands right in front of you as you able to like jump out of the way. hear from outside. You hear a bunch of like mumbling. You look at the plaque on this thing, and it says teleporting orb.
It says the other one is in Barrington,
Yes.
or no? I am going to quickly take the stopwatch out of my pocket,
Okay.
put it on the ground, and then touch the orb.
All right. You hit
Or
the
the
orb.
pocket watch. that I stole.
Cuinn appears right in front of you both again. The orb goes out. If one of you would have touched that and went to Bayhoth, you would have been stuck there.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, it's done. It's like deactivated.
2 per day.
Hey,
Quinn,
Quinn,
put it in
the
your
fuck?
bag.
All right, I'll put it in the bag.
Yeah, the orb.
yeah, we
the
gotta
orb
go.
you can take now. Now
Yeah,
that it's dull.
Okay, take it.
It's in the bag.
All right.
All right, let's go.
You run out into the hallway. You see the 2 silver steps standing in their room, looking over at you. What's going on?
Don't go in there for a while. It's pretty rank.
In fact, I think it would
Pretty
be
right.
It would.
Why
I
didn't
think it
you
would be
set off the
safest-
traps? Why didn't you release the trigger?
Because we liked adventure.
We're in a
We were
hurry.
in a hurry.
Oh, and we're in a hurry. Bye.
Dude,
I think
Zach,
it
what
would
do you
be
wanna
best
do?
if you didn't leave this room for the next hour or
Don't
so.
make
I run
a
out.
peep.
Yeah, I
Talk
try
to
to just
anybody.
run out.
How are you getting
Do you
away with
love
this?
them? Do you love them? Hey,
What?
hey,
Who are you talking
Quinn
to?
and May. Quinn and May, do you love them? Or do you want them out of your life?
Oh,
And I'm reckless.
yes.
Rosie.
2 things can be true.
Yeah, you heard me.
Quinn?
It's been 15 years.
Maewyn, what are you...
Shut up! I'm not talking to you.
You shut up! We don't even know who the fuck you are! Guards!
Rosie,
To her
shut
throat. Gavar is to her throat.
Yes,
What do you wanna
yes,
do here?
Guards, yes, yes, yes! They don't
What
say
the fuck did you
anything.
do?
Mortimer is now... Quinn? Maewyn, is that you?
No.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage, May.
No.
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 You are still inspired. That's a D8. If you want to use it.
So I think what
It is a
happened is we fucked
disadvantage.
up the first half. And y'all got the last half.
I haven't fucked anything up. Dad.
You've been in the urn.
I know.
Actually, yes. You were
Use
like left
my
or right because I didn't
inspiration.
give you the right instructions.
That's gonna be a 15.
At disadvantage?
Well, because I used my D8, my extra D8, and got an extra 6.
Looks at you.
Oh,
Why did you say our
God.
kids' names? Get that blade away from my wife!
Rosie, let's get out of here.
As soon as Mortimer says that, you hear the guards on the other side, Blade! Blade! And they're starting to try to break down the door.
I look at Quinn. So no?
Yo, you look at me.
Yeah.
No, we gotta get out of here.
I'll look at our parents and say, tell them that everything is fine and stay in this room for an hour. Everything will be fine.
Everything's not fine. This bitch has a knife to your mother's throat.
Whoa, wait, hey,
Whose mother?
shut the fuck up.
They once again, they recognize you as friendly
I know.
acquaintances.
Hey, I tell y'all to shut the fuck up all the time.
All you had to do was walk.
Rosie, let's get out of here.
All right.
Another
I'll
bang
put the blade-
on the
I'll
door.
put the blade
I'll
down.
be Mortimer again.
Okay. You
I'll,
open the door?
We'll try to leave.
I'll open the door a little bit.
Roll an athletics check.
And just saying everything is fine. Oh no. It's +0. 18.
you push open the door and immediately both of them are like "Ugh, ugh," trying to get in, but you squeeze out.
Everything is fine. We're just having a little spat.
The alarms got set off.
I know it's a test. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ.
Can I peek
Make me,
out?
make me roll it, Zach.
Yeah, sure, you can peek out, Rosie.
I'm gonna peek out and use a 3rd level blindness deafness to cast blindness on both of the guards.
What is their saving
Yes.
throws?
Constitution.
Yeah, that's what you meant to happen, wasn't it?
Everything's coming. Everything's brilliant. Everything's
One got a 15.
One got a 15.
Yeah.
What did the other one get?
No, less than that.
Okay, they both fail.
Okay.
So they are both blind for 1 minute.
Ugh! Ugh! What's going on?
Let's go,
Sit down
let's go,
and think
let's go.
about what you did.
The 2 Tayaroth
come on.
guards that are in this hallway start sprinting towards you, and I need you to roll initiative.
Yeah, again, collectively, we all made bad decisions.
I have so many more tricks on my sleeve.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't have to expend them
This
all.
is thrilling.
I am
I haven't had a good fight in a while. It's
Rosie
been-
is something else today.
It's been like 85 years.
It's been like 85 years since Rosie killed anybody here.
She's
gonna
really
murder the
yearning
whole
for it.
entire hallway.
Rosie, what'd you
No
get?
one's asking any questions. I got an 11.
Cuinn
12.
and Maewyn.
6.
Okay, so Cuinn, Rosie, and Maewyn. You guys get to go first. The guards are gonna go after you. So Cuinn, what do you do first?
So there's 3 guards that I can see.
This guard is currently blind. There's actually 4 guards that you can see. Maewyn's on top of one of them. They're blind and stumbling around.
Gotcha. I will cast Hypnotic Pattern in
Okay.
between the 2 guards, so they're both within 30 feet. They have to make a Wisdom saving throw. But before then, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Unsettling Words on the one towards the stairs.
What's your spell DC?
16 with the coin. And I'm going to make
They both fail.
one of... Okay.
I'll just
so
count
they're
off.
both
Just count off
charmed.
one word of or one use of
Yeah.
unsettling words, but they.
Which is my inspiration.
So two guards are blinded, and the other 2 guards are looking up, just like.
They're charmed.
Let's go.
And you have free reign to fucking get out of here.
Can I first, like, what do the door handles look like on our parents' stores? Like, what kind of, like, handles are
They're like this, like handles, and then you twist.
they? Can I take some rope out of my bag and try to, like, tie the 2 handles together so that they're trapped in there?
Roll a dexterity check for me.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh, I can re-roll that once. That's not much better.
Did you fail the
8.
when you used the inspiration?
No, I succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
An 8, you said?
Yeah.
You feel like it's tight, but it's the best you can do in that short amount of time.
Great.
As Tayaroth guards are coming up, the 2 that were patrolling downstairs, as they're coming back up one of the staircases, you guys run down. And while all this has been happening, so once again, let's go back in time about 18 seconds. No, that's not true, because there's some time in between, so it's been about, let's go back in time about 5 minutes. You all, the rest of you in the dungeon, are standing there in terror.
So am I at 0 HP or did I?
No, you both got
stabilized you to 0.
you both got 9. Remember?
Oh,
you
yeah, yeah.
you
Right,
had to use
I
the
got
2
nine.
Flint
health potions.
healing potions.
Yeah.
I just stabilized.
Yep. And Chad, you walk over to the cell, and at this point, the cell, 3 figures come standing up. The first one, you see a woman with auburn hair. She looks, as you know, the Flints are humans. She looks much older than the last time you saw her. There's Lena.
Oh
Lena
my
Flint.
god.
Poor Lena.
You see your father. They all 3 of them look incredibly malnourished, beaten up. Your father, if you know your math correctly, your father's 72 now.
Jeez.
And he looks older.
What if we don't do our math correctly?
As he
Never been good at math.
comes to the railing, and then from behind, you hear, "You son of a bitch," and a figure comes running up to the cell and grabs you, and you see a 23-year-old woman with deep auburn hair, also looking malnourished, standing directly in front of you as Laura has you by the collar. "You son of a bitch, what are you doing here? Haven't you tortured us enough?"
Hey. Sorry. Long story. This is not a bad person. This is real Chad. Fake Chad's out there. We gotta get you guys the fuck out of here.
"You've tried this before, hanged man," and she spits in your face.
Who did you spit on?
You're the one that looks like a hangman.
Yeah.
I pull off my hood real quick.
It's Morton. We were
Morton?
in some weird place for 15 years.
You see Laura look at you, Chad.
And
Her
I'm
eyes
just kind of
start-
staring at her.
Yeah, her eyes start to well up with tears.
Laura, is that really you?
And you see in that 23-year-old girl, in that 23-year-old woman, you see an 8-year-old girl. Yeah?
So sorry.
Edmund comes up. He got the keys off of one of the assassins. He opens up the cell. All 4 of you immediately embrace one another. "Oh, it's so good to see you, Chad." Your mother says, "Your father doesn't speak. And it's not out of malice. It seems very weak."
Mm-hmm.
I would love this. This is beautiful. Kodak moment. We gotta get the fuck out of here. They probably alerted somebody if they knew we were here.
Here, Edmund bends down and he picks up your father. "All right, we're ready to go."
Thank you.
We're going
Come
through
on.
the same way we came in. Got it?
Yes. For the sake of brevity, I'm gonna say.
I take the spear, turn into a hangman, lead the way with spear pointed forward.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna say because the other guards have just gone back up. You all convene on the main floor together. You see the 3 of you who are upstairs. You see 7 people appear from the dungeon, all looking very rough. The 4 of you who are downstairs, you see Maewyn has some singes on her. Quinn's looking a little burnt up. Rosie's looking relatively okay.
Rosie's fine.
But you all have convened once again right on the main floor, and you hear bells now, distant bells.
Yeah, super easy. No trouble at all. Let's get through the sewers.
Down the toilet.
Absolutely.
You run to the sewers, jumping back in.
Did we just? I don't know if we need to say it. Can we have mended the toilets? Whoever has mending, just in case.
Sure. I'll say you take the time to do that.
Yeah. The last thing I do before I hop down is just.
Yeah, easily enough. You all head back down in the sewers. You start to make your way out of the sewers, getting to help. Towards the end, you see G standing there. "Oh, hey guys, you guys made it. Everybody's okay. That's great.
Yep, super easy. How'd it go for you?
You'll see." And he
God.
takes you. He takes you outside. You all enter or exit tunnels that enter the sewer. And you hear it before you get there. Just like extremely loud commotion. As you're running through the sewers, you hear there's like some rubble that falls. And you get outside and you can feel heat from flames that are rising in the city of Barrington. And you hear, "Get to the ramparts! Get to the ramparts! Get there!" And you see people running across the top of the walls of the city of Barrington. And you look to your right, and you see the Hothian Empire army marching on the city of Barrington. And that is where we are going to stop tonight's episode.
Oh, God!
Oh, damn.
The Cold War that got hot just got hotter.
So,
oh my god.
We only have 3 people who are malnourished with us. It's fine.
So that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Quite an uneventful episode.
Wow.
Somehow
Yay.
alive.
Tomorrow, Monday, 7 p.m. Central, we have session 2 of Monster Hearts. So you'll see me, Angie, Matt, and Sophie and Jin there as well. So come join us, see what gets down after school. And then session 3, or part 3 of The Remains, 6:30 p.m. Central on Wednesday. You'll see me, Emily, J-Mo, and Kelsey, and Sophie there as well. So don't worry, even though you didn't see Sophie today, you can see her twice more this week, as well as other smiling faces. So stay tuned at Charmed Persons on all social media for more updates. We should have Spotify and YouTube being updated within the coming weeks, so stay tuned to that. And also stay tuned to some announcements of further projects that are going to be happening soon. Maybe, I don't know, maybe March will be pretty mad. I don't know, but we'll see. But thank you all so much for thank you all so much for joining us. I appreciate it, and especially thank you to my players, the best players that you can ask for. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye.